Hello, and welcome to Roll for Story, playing Root. We are doing a little game in the interim between our campaigns, and it'll be run by Steph, our lovely DM in the corner there. As you can see, Snug is sound asleep. He's taking a break. And instead we have a new little comer sitting on the top there. Why don't you say hi? Short
I
round.
love that you used short stack. Short round.
Short round. There they are.
Oh.
They're chirping away. So they'll be telling the story today, and we'll be playing. And we have, first of all, on the left, Ace playing as Ratthew. Say hi.
Hi.
And then we have, I can read. Oh yeah, that's Molevin playing by Bacon.
Well, hello there.
I will be playing Valentino Rosemoon, and he can't wait to get into all sorts of shenanigans. And then we have Sen, who's playing a little corvid by the name of Quillon.
Hello.
And next, the little the little otter you see with all the gadgets here is Jules, played by Zay.
Hello. Wait, did someone say broken? I can fix it for you.
Maybe. Brilliant. And we're gonna get into all these characters as the story unfolds. But for now, I'll hand it over to you, Steph. Take us into the wonderful woodland realm of Root.
I'm just going to say straight off the bat, I love that you said that I will be the one telling the story. Not happening. You guys are going to derail this immediately. I can already feel it. Okay.
Ye of little faith.
Oh no, I have complete faith, which is why I know. So, welcome to the land of Furfallen, or as some call it, Furfallen. A land both bountiful and perilous. This same land of dense woodlands packed with life-giving resources is also home to darker things. For centuries, the land was ruled by the Eyrie dynasty, the great lord of the woodland canopies and his many spies. They created safe havens amongst the land, and for a time, creatures flourished. Tales tell of many reasons for the fall of the dynasty. Some say the great lord was beset by avarice, a great affliction of the mind, which then began to bleed the denizens dry. Others say he fell victim to the darker things, that he and a handful of his close advisors discovered something in the ruins of old that he began to obsess over. So much so to the point that the creatures of Furfallen began to suffer, and the dark things that were once kept at bay started to encroach on the clearings. The darker things, left unchecked for years, had begun to spread until the land of once bountiful resources and clearings that housed the safety was starting to spoil. Soon, food became scarce, famine plagued the farms, and trees grew warped and diseased. That was when a new leader stepped into the light. The Marquis de Cat, invading from another empire, saw great opportunity in the plight of the land. Under the guise of rallying the denizens, she pushed for rebellion of the dynasty, offering her troops in support of their freedom. And the denizens, seeing her as a symbol of hope, joined her. As she brought them hope, the Marquis de Cat swept through Furfallen, one clearing at a time, and rebuilt. She established such a deep-rooted grasp on Furfallen that it even caught the Eyrie's attention. For those who covet treasure will always want what others deem most precious. After a time, the tainted trees and land were tilled and burned until the clearings were able to produce a good bounty once more. Water was filtered and treated, trade began to stabilize, and the rebellion became the guard of Furfallen, under the watchful eyes of the Marquis de Cat's children, always there to keep the clearing safe. At least when they think their mother is watching. And in response, the Eyrie dynasty has started to tear through the clearings, trying to reclaim what they have lost. However, There are always those who, for whatever reason, decide they prefer the solace of the woods over the bustle of the clearings. Those who have the potential to discover something valuable enough to the darker things that they allow them passage through their domain. On occasion. If you do venture in, there are only 3 rules. 1. Stick to the paths. 2. Always carry a light source. And 3. Never touch the standing stones. We join our adventurers as they flee from one town to another for their various reasons. They've become a bit of a motley crew. And they currently wait. If I can get the map up. How do I change to the map of... Is that it?
Right click and activate.
Thank you.
And away we
So-
are.
We join our motley crew up north, up here in the forest, just outside Three Stones Falls. You await for sort of the twilight of the evening as the sun starts to set. And you're waiting not far from the bridge, but not quite on the pathway, for one of your contacts, who I believe it was Ratthew is familiar with. Oh no, it's Molevin is familiar with. And you await his arrival. What are you doing currently?
Molevin, you die for me, right?
Alright, I'm not quite sure what prompted this question.
Because we're friends, you know. We're good friends.
I mean,
I'd say we're buddies, even. You know.
Ratthew, I've only known you for 3 days. I mean, I do appreciate the hospitality of you letting me stay at your home, but
I just want you to know, you know, I think you're one of my best friends, Molevin.
I appreciate that, Ratthew. I would say you're an acquaintance of mine.
It's okay. Just remember my words. Remember what I just said.
Oh, you know me. That he starts to like puts his nose in his book and starts to write down in this big book.
Rathew's best friend.
Oh.
He should be here soon, guys. Have faith.
And so are we just done running from...
Yeah,
The
so
other-
you've just come running from the town that you fled from, and you're just awaiting the arrival of Jules.
Got it. So probably
Oh.
out of breath.
Oh,
Panting.
Jules. Hmm.
That was a long road. Why didn't we just take the carriage?
Yeah, Valentino, sorry, but I don't think everyone just has a carriage to, you know, go from point A to point B.
And Ratthew
Nope.
here sold the
Have a
cart for 2 shekels.
It's too, yeah, and I'm richer for it.
Oh, I see. Well, I could have just used my wings, I suppose, but you said specifically to run. And
Yeah,
I
I mean,
haven't
you're an
used my
easier
legs in quite a
target
while.
if you're up in the air. So I mean, it's better you stay low to the ground, you know.
You're 50% more likely to get to attract attention if you're flying.
I don't think that's true. I think that is that an underground mole thing that you think people who are flying are like super visible?
I mean, if he's the only thing in the sky and he's a white bat, I would assume that he's pretty visible. I mean, look at the guy.
I mean, he's pretty noticeable.
I like attention. I like getting
That's
noticed.
the problem. That's the issue we
Um,
have. You're supposed to not do that.
Would you all like to take this
Oh.
moment just to introduce your characters and what they kind of look like?
Yes. That is a good idea.
Since
Probably
you're all
Ratthew,
discussing
to say.
Valentino's appearance.
I suppose he should go first then.
Oh, okay. Yes, Valentino is an albino bat He has a fine red cloak with gold chains and brooches. There's clearly an air of nobility about him, and yet there's some scuff marks here and there, some worn patches, as though he's been on the run from something. He's trying to stay in hiding, but he's having difficulty adapting to this new lifestyle. He's used to the air of decadence and privilege of Talonflake Rock, where he would wine and dine and be ferried around in his carriages, as he was saying. So he's having trouble keeping up at the moment, and he's learning the ways of the world from way down here in the Furfallen's common clearings. And there's a little nick out of his ear that's a scar of, and it that you'll learn a bit more about what story is behind that. But a blemish on his otherwise powdered face. And he also wields a little cane with a gold handle, and it has a symbol of his family, the Rose Moons, emblazoned on top. Little bat, outstretched wings. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Brushing some of the dirt off of Valentino's cape, there's a very sort of odd looking, and that's strange considering everyone else is quite odd as well. But this far distant look of a magpie wearing this heavily patterned scarf that is just sort of like fussing over Valentino's appearance, trying to make it look right. And it's just like, Valentino, we're gonna need some thread. You broke a piece of it here.
Ugh, no. You're getting caught on a twig. What about Ratthew?
Ratthew, he's a dirty rat guy. He's probably revolting to kind of look at or to smell. I kind of imagine he's like Pigpen, the Peanuts, where he just kind of has like this weird like dust, dirt, like smoke effect around him. I think if you were to like pat him on the back, there'd be like a puff of smoke.
I did that to a
dirt.
chair once.
Yeah, I think if you were to pat him down, like dust would come off of him. He's pretty. He's a little, schemy. He likes, the finer things in life. I think he's a respectable man. He's overall just a good guy who loves his friends, and he just, he's just here for the adventure, I think.
We think.
Yeah, you think.
Ace? That dust, is that dust or is that gunpowder?
Oh, I mean, you could find out.
Don't hold any
Yes.
open, don't hold any open flames next to Ratthew.
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen a still.
Speaking of little flames,
Sitting,
who's this character with the little flame? Yeah.
yes, sitting on the ground with his nose in a book is this little mole with these glasses that are far too thick because he's a mole. He's got his little mining cap on. He's got a shovel. He's wearing some very dirty clothes. He's very dirty, but he has a very pristine book. And he is probably just the most unassuming person ever. He's just a little mole, but he's got big ideas and big ambitions that hopefully will be revealed soon. But he's just sitting there with this big old book, writing in it furiously.
Nice. Love him.
And those are all the
then finally,
characters that are here now.
And then as
Finally,
you wait for
the-
sort of time
yes.
to pass by, You guys kind of settle on making sort of like a makeshift camp. It is getting later and later while you still wait for your remaining party member to arrive. And once it's dark enough, you do sort of hear some scuffling in the bushes, and you eventually start to see a shadow kind of come out towards you guys.
Molevin hides behind Ratthew.
Quillon immediately begins to draw knives.
Yeah,
Meanwhile-
Quillon, go do something about that.
Meanwhile, Valentino is completely oblivious. We're not expecting rain, are we?
I think we have bigger issues, Valentino.
I mean,
Molevin,
look at that huge shadow approach.
Quillon,
Uh,
are you here?
Jules. Oh,
Ah, there you are.
why are you
Sorry.
wearing that thing? It's
Okay.
huge.
That's my wrench. I mean, how else am I gonna fix stuff?
I thought you were some
you
sort of
s-
badger.
What? There's badgers here?
There's badgers here.
The badger's here. Molevin starts digging a hole underground, and then like pokes his head out. So he's just got his head out of the dirt.
All you people are gonna give me a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jules is a little small otter with a leather apron and a huge bag full of tools, gears, cogs, thingamajigs, and he's currently holding a makeshift compass that's barely holding together. Like he's just made it to find this place, and as he gets there, it just falls apart.
It was like gum, like gum and duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, you've dropped your thingamajig.
Oh, that's okay. It brought me where I needed to be, and that's with you guys. I'll fix it later.
Giles has
Molevin
always
will-
been good with doohickeys.
Molevin will pop up and shake Jules' hand. Molevin, the ninth at your service, but my friends call me Molevin.
Hey, Molevin. I'm Jules. Haven't we met?
Have we? Let me see. Flips through a bunch of pages in the book. Ah, yes, we have before. My mistake. It's a pleasure to meet you again.
But you were going on an adventure? You needed my help for something?
Yes, we are.
Also, I
I
read
like
you.
look towards.
Hey,
Give
Oh,
like
you
a,
doing here? Hey,
a
Jules.
nudge. Oh, you know each other, yeah.
It's-
I give like a nudge to what's Quillon. I'm like official herald.
No, yes, this is the great lord of the Rosemoon family of Talon Lake Rock, Valentino Rosemoon, currently living outside of Talon Lake Rock.
A pleasure to meet you, Jules. And he like extends a hand. You may kiss the. Ah, damn
I'll
it,
grab
I've
it with both
misplaced my
hands and I'm
ring.
gonna shake the hand.
He, like gets shaken around. Oh my goodness!
Pleasure to meet you too,
I feel
Mr.
as
Rosemoon.
Yes, pleasure. Goodness, I feel as rickety as our tent. Is this really going to hold in a storm?
no,
I'd hate to be outside.
Definitely,
No.
definitely won't.
Currently,
Steph,
Usually my
no.
servants.
Can I look up? Is it gonna rain? Does this Valentino guy know what he's talking about?
I mean, it's pretty dark at this point, and where you are placed by Three Stone Falls, the air is quite damp anyway. So it's almost smothering. It, the whole area just smells like damp wood and river water, and the air feels as
Ugh.
damp. So it'd be very hard to tell if it's going to rain or not in this situation.
Might be onto something.
I reach into my slightly red-stained potato sack and pull out like a fancy-looking pillow, and I lay it down for Valentino to lay on.
Oh, thank you, Quillon. That's very thoughtful of you. And
What
once
else?
you're done with cooking dinner, would you mind erecting the pagoda so we have a proper shelter?
The who?
I
Erecting
think
what?
I think Ratthew sold that as well. We've got a stick and maybe a tarp.
I can dig you a
Right.
hole.
Goodness, no. I just got the dirt off my boots. There's a pair of boots like washing down river right now.
Buildings aren't my specialty. I can see what I can fix for you.
Oh,
That's
yes, like a nice little retreat, a log cabin in the woods. Ah, it's be a perfect place for my autumn getaway.
Yeah, Valentino, I think it kind of takes a long time to do that. I don't think we could just manifest a log cabin.
I mean, how long do you
Oh
need?
no, there's this wonderful thing I heard. It's known as flat pack. You just pop them right out, like a pop-up book. Ah, my papa used to read me great many tale through so
I bet
many
he
books.
did, Valentino.
Ooh,
Mr.
That's a
Valentino. By
neat
the way,
trick.
you
I can see if I make something like that. It's gonna take me a month.
See?
Okay, I don't think we have a
month?
month to sit here. I don't think I could. I'm not staying awake for a month, okay?
let's just get something for the night. Mr. Valentino, drink your wine. Otherwise you'll lose your strength.
Start slurping it.
With a straw?
Yeah, the thick wine. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's got like in a thermos flask for travel. I usually have a wine glass for this, but it tastes the same. You see a slight bit of the smell of like iron in the air as he begins unscrewing this thermos and drinking from the rich red liquid.
Yeah.
Eyes probably dilate a little bit. Oh, this is a good year, this one.
Yes, I think that one is about 27 years old.
It begins. 27, you say? Oh, quite delicious.
Well, we'll make camp here for the night then, and then in the morning we can figure out our plan moving forward.
Yes, I think that's our best bet. Ratthew, use your hands.
Excuse me?
Put up the tent, Ratthew.
Oh, okay. You could have just said that.
Molevin will just dig himself a burrow to sleep in.
You know, I'm quite the expert at putting up tents. That's that's what they know me for. Putting up tents. It's what I do.
You know, I've just thought about it, Mr. Valentino. Do you prefer to sleep upside down? There's some trees around.
Ah, yes, that would be a four-post a bed of sorts would be most comfortable. It's a bed on the side of a wall, of course, to lay my head down. But yes, otherwise still upside down. Just the bed is really there for show more than anything.
Of course.
I'm imagining like
Wait.
yeah, it was like a four-post bed on the wall, and he hangs off one of the posts. Like
You never touched the mattress.
yeah.
How does it work? Do you need the tent to be upside down? Is that how it works?
Yeah, he starts going and talking about some maybe excessive way the tent's supposed to be set up, but
I'm not
you
doing
have
that.
no clue what he's talking about.
Not doing
Yeah.
that, Valentino. I'm putting up the 10. I'm doing this for you. I don't even need the 10. I'm doing it out of the kindness of my own heart.
Quillon's going
And you
to
are so kind.
tie up the fancy pillow up to the like tree and like dangle it off the tree where it'd be about Valentino's head tied.
Sure. So you guys collectively or separately start to sort of arrange kind of like your sleeping arrangements. So the tarp gets put up. Valentino somehow sleeps upside down whilst sleeping comfortably.
Like
And
my
you guys
ancestors
all-
used to sleep.
You all sort of bed down for the evening. And for the most part, aside from like the sort of the smell in the air and like the sticky moisture that's kind of everywhere, the night passes quite quietly. It's sort of the early wee hours of the morning where it's still dark, but you start to hear like some movement in the forest around you guys. There's like snapping twigs, and you can hear the sound of something being dragged.
Hey, Quillon,
Oh, yeah.
Go-
Oh,
go kill
sorry.
that thing.
Yeah, can I? Quillon will will fly up, like try to sneak. I think I'll try to sneak up to figure out what the sound is.
I'll
Okay.
stick my head out of my little mole hole and see if I see anything.
That I believe would be a finesse roll because I am. I have the roguish feat of sneak, so.
Yep, that's
Oh no. Oh Nate.
That's not bad. Partial success.
Yeah,
Let me look at sneak.
you for the most part you manage to sneak, but kind of along the way you sort of have Valentino almost like hissing in your ear as you're kind of on the way, and he thinks he's doing it quietly, but he's kind of not. And it's a little bit distracting as you go, so you do kind of step on a couple of twigs. It doesn't seem to catch the attention of those that you're kind of like whatever it is that you're kind of looking for.
Yeah.
You get closer to the river and you can hear the sound of the river, and it does start to like muffle with the sounds. But you can definitely hear the sounds of digging.
Ooh.
Ooh. What is it, Quillon? Quillon, what is it? Is it the boogeyman? Is it the chupacabra?
The ever-elusive chupacabra I hear about.
So I
Such
have this
terrible
little,
monsters in the dark.
I have this feature as a mole called nose to the ground, where I can mark exhaustion to touch my nose to the earth and detect vibrations of any nearby denizen.
Sure.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna mark exhaustion and I'm gonna do that. Molvin's gonna be like, "Stand back, everybody, be quiet," and he's gonna put his nose to the ground.
Sure. So Molevin,
It's
as you
not the
sort of
time
put
to be
your nose,
doing lines of dirt.
Molevin, as you put your nose to the ground and sort of wait patiently, you have to kind of like wave to the others to sort of like hold still, because all you're picking up from that is them because they're so close to you. But as they kind of quiet and let you like do your work, you, in the direction that Quillon kind of pointed you, you can sense 2, maybe 3 people. They are clearly disturbing the earth. And from the sound of digging, you can assume that they are digging. Suddenly you hear like a splash, and you just suddenly hear, "Hey, look at this, you guys! I found some boots."
My boots!
My
Oh,
boots!
they're really nice. Come look at this leather.
Oh.
Supposed to be trying.
Oh, the Valentino's boots.
I think upon hearing that, so we are currently unnoticed. I think I will mark exhaustion. I will use disappear to the dark, which
Whoa.
lets me hold 1, and I will remain hidden until I reveal myself.
Okay. sure.
And I'm going to sneak up to these guys because Valentino's boots are in danger.
Sure. So you get a little bit closer and you start to see there's two figures kind of on the shoreline, and one in the water, who is proudly holding up this pair of very fancy worn boots. The rat in question in the river is kind of like, he's admiring them, trying to check to see if like they're the size to fit him. And then you see the two foxes. Sorry, 1 second. Are you good?
Yeah.
You see two foxes standing on the shore, sort of both with shovels, digging. And one just sort of like rolls his eyes at the rat. And she's like, "Look, you're meant to be helping us, all right? So get out of the muck and get into the muck."
And mucking.
God,
They're mucking around.
how big are these other guys? There's a rat and there's
The rat, for his part, looks quite scrawny. And then the other two are a lot larger for foxes. They seem to be doing a lot more of the manual labor.
okay. I assume like I'm up in a tree, like I'm like up in like a little like branch, like just above them, like peering down. Can I read a tense situation? I want to try to figure out a little more about what's going on.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to find my notes.
Like
on
from the
that.
vantage point.
Yeah,
like,
you can
see into the
definitely
hole.
you can definitely have a look, see.
Okay. Then I will roll a read a tense situation then. It's a 9, so I get to ask
Okay.
1.
It's not necessarily tense as in dangerous. These guys clearly they're in like the sort of wee hours where it's still dark. They clearly don't want to be caught doing whatever they're doing. Simultaneously, you guys don't want to get caught. Hence why you're sneaking around. The biggest threat would be the two foxes with shovels, which could potentially be used as weapons.
Mm-hmm. Can I use my nose for gold to ask, what is the most valuable thing here?
Probably the boots that the rat is holding. They're a very, very fine leather, as the rat has indicated a couple of times now. He's now sitting on the bank trying to squeeze his little rat feet into them. I'm telling you guys, these boots are gonna make my day. The boss is gonna see me a whole lot better now. You dress for the job you want, right?
Since I'm hold
My
one
little-
and I'm like hidden, can I like sneak up to the edge of this, like where this guy's like clearly taking off his boots to like replace them with these fancy boots?
Mm-hmm.
And like the moment he turns back towards the other guys, it's such a, I'm using so much to do this. Would it be like a pickpocket to try to like steal the boots while he's looking away? I can also mark exhaustion to just do it, but
No. I'd say you can definitely. I was just wondering whether it might be sleight of hand. But I think if it involves another denizen, it is technically pickpocket. So yeah.
okay. Then I will roll with finesse.
Oh, good roll.
13.
Yeah, this goes off without a hitch. You wait until he's distracted, like, admiring his feet in these new boots once he's, like, given them the wash in the water. And the foxes are sort of shaking their heads at each other rather than paying attention to this guy because, he's not doing any of the work. And you wind up with a pair of very well-worn slightly stinky boots.
Well, at least Valentino will have boots. The only other thing I could do is
I was going to say, I think Valentino's ears are picking up, their large bat ears are picking up this conversation. As they're saying, what is it? They're going to try him on. Valentino's enraged, just like, "Oh, how dare those ruffians steal my boots in the dead of night of all things. We must do something."
Hey,
Oh
do we-
no!
Do we
What
have to do something? I mean, I don't think they're doing anything to us. I don't think so.
Yes, they're about to put them on.
We don't know if those are your
Cleaning the
boots,
outside.
Valentino. They could be anyone's boots. I mean, yeah, come on.
Oh, do many people wash their boots in this river?
Yeah. Lots of people do.
This is where those
Valentino.
servants go. Ah,
Yeah.
I have always
Ugh.
wondered where they went.
Yeah. This is the boot washing river, so maybe we don't interact with these guys, and I think we let them be. I think.
There's something funny I can do. It's not a good idea. Like,
They
it's so close.
I always support the funny. I know.
So they're clearly not paying attention to this rat, and clearly
Drown the rat.
he's slight.
Can you?
Are you
Um,
gonna
you
kill
make
him?
a
Are you
trip?
gonna? Are you?
No.
Yeah. I for a moment, like I imagine that Quillon like for a moment will like look over towards Valentino, who's like turned towards Ratthew, like is looking away. How stressed does Valentino look about the boots being taken?
He was a very stressed. You could see he's like about to like confront them and punish them, but instead it seems like Rathew's convinced them. No, this is the boot washing river, and they're like, oh, okay, and they're like they seem to be now now standing down and more understanding, so they're not giving away the group.
Uh-huh.
There was a look of stress, but now they're kind of like nodding along, like, ooh.
No, I had no idea.
He's right next to the river. He's making a lot of sounds as he's watching these boots. Is there a way I could blindside this guy by basically like just going up behind him and like shoving his face into the river?
Oh my god.
Send me
You
healing
can,
kills.
but I feel like that would attract a lot of attention from the two foxes, because even though they're trying to sort of like ignore his behaviors,
Uh-huh.
he's
Okay.
still within a very close vicinity of them.
That's true. Well, I could spend my hold to get +3 on a roll to reveal myself with that suddenly without warning to do this. That's what's funny. That's the funny thing I can do is like perform a murder.
Or
Maybe
You
we go
can.
talk to them.
lure them away.
If you guys want to lure someone while I'm holding to be stealth, that'd be okay with me.
So we're gonna go up and talk to them.
I'm gonna keep my
Surprised
hold
they haven't-
now.
All right.
It's a surprise they haven't heard me talking up to this point.
All right. Molevin gonna go up and talk to them.
Oh, Molevin! Oh,
Just openly coming out into the area.
Salutations, my fellow woodland denizens. How's it going?
You see both of the foxes literally immediately like tense up. They turn they whirl on you. They've both got like shovels. One of them had like a shovel full of dirt, and like as they've turned, it's kind of flung at you into your face.
Oh, that's quite
Who
alright.
the bloody hell are you?
I'm Molevin.
What do you
How are
want?
you?
We
I'm a woodland chronicler. I'm just trying to get a sense of what's going on. I wanted to see what you fellows were up to out here.
we are local farmers. We are just burying some fertilizer in this here area. You know, it's good for all the herbs and shit.
After hearing
Well,
that, can Ratthew's gonna walk out.
Strange place to put a flower bed, I'll be honest.
No, not flowers. You know, like the herbs that only grow here in the woods. You know, we're brave folk. We're the only ones who will come out here and do it. So you know, got to help those herbs grow for like medicines and stuff. You know.
What
Ah,
herbs
yes,
are
the
you
humble
growing
green
here?
thumb.
Well, we don't know what herbs are being grown. You know, we just do the fertilizing.
Hey, those are some nice boots that you got there.
Oh yeah, and they fancy. I found them in the river. Like someone's just like thrown them in.
Yeah,
Don't
I
let
mean,
them dash in. And the rat kind of steps up and he's like prancing around, showing them off.
yeah, those are really nice. You think those belong to you?
I
I
mean,
do.
finders keepers, you know. Why would you throw them in the river if you didn't still want them, you know?
I do hate to inform you, but those boots actually belong to my friend here, so I will have to request you give them back.
Yeah, and I mean, they look pretty fancy, don't they? You would assume no one around here would have boots like that. They probably belong to someone of, noble founding, and I think if they found you in those boots, they wouldn't treat you too nicely, I'll tell you that much.
Oh no, do they got your name on them?
They actually do. If you look on the bottom, it does have his name on it.
That's his Valentino. Like,
Do they
like is
genuinely
that
have
Toy
his name on
Story?
the
Of course it says Valentino on the boots.
Oh no.
Alright, you tell me
if
what
that's the
name is
case.
on the bottom of these boots and we'll have a look.
Well, yeah.
Valentino Rosemoon to you, and you shall unhand them and bequeath them to me immediately.
The two foxes, you notice, exchange a look. Where the rat kind of plunks himself down and he sort of turns his foot up, kind of like in Toy Story, looking for the name Andy on the bottom of the boot. He sees the name there and you can see he physically deflates and he's really sad.
Aww. Oh, excuse me, Mr.
Is there any other
Foxes.
looks?
I noticed your shovels.
Is there
they
looks
look
of
really...
recognition?
The foxes, yes, it's definitely looks of recognition. They sort of like side eye one another.
Okay.
Jules,
Go
what was your
ahead, Zay.
question?
Oh, those foxes, those shovels, they look really old and disheveled. Do you want me to take a look at them? To fix them?
Shoveled.
Disheveled.
Disheveled.
I mean, they're shovels, mate. They do the job what needs doing. They don't need to be pretty. They just dig.
But they can dig better.
How exactly would they dig better than what they's digging now?
Like, when you make them sturdier and sharper, they go through the ground way faster than when they're dull.
Nah, you're right, mate.
What
We's
you
appreciating
do?
the offer, but I don't think we need that. We're just gonna do our job and mosey on home. It's the wee hours after all. We only do this for the good poor sick folk in Freestone.
Well,
And
for returning my
You'll
friends.
see very sad other eyes.
You're
Oh.
as dull as the shovels you wield. I'll give you
What?
the count of 3 to hand my boots back.
Valentino,
And
wait,
then
we don't have to insult them. Wait.
Look here, Rosemoon. I'm not being funny, mate, but we know where you are, and we know that your family ain't exactly happy with you. So, how about this? Sticky, give your boots back, and you sod off.
Oh, that's language. Oh,
Valentino,
Yeah, well,
just
you're
take
on
it.
our turf now, ain't you?
Just take it, Valentino. Don't fight them.
Oh well, whose turf might this be? I'm going to record it for the history books.
Well, it's the turf of the Eyrie, isn't it? This is the Freestone Falls, so it's run by the Eyrie. He's got a roost here.
Oh, so you gentlemen work for the Erie?
Well, who else would we be working for?
Well, I'm simply just here to record the facts, and I was just gathering the facts.
Alright, you record the facts then. So we're part of the Erie and we're planting fertilizer in this here ground.
All right.
For the herbs.
Hey,
Well, here, once you
One?
guys return the boots to my friend, and I'll help you guys dig the hole. I mean, I'm a kind of an expert when it comes to digging. And then I'll walk up and I'll start digging the hole.
hey, guys,
Oh.
how do we feel about the Airy?
I like the Erie.
I do want to
True.
ask if while they're distracted, if I can see what's in the hole, what they're digging it for.
Yes. Also, when I walk
Fertilizer.
over,
It's
I want to see.
fertilizer.
I want to see what they're
Okay,
putting in this hole.
So
What I
we'll
want
do
to
this
see.
one thing at a time. First thing we're going to do is the rat of aforenamed Sticky sits himself down and he starts unlacing the boots. He looks very dejected. He sort of sniffles and wipes the end of his nose, and then he looks to go pick up his old boots, and is shocked to find that they are no longer there. Oh my god, you
Green.
guys, my boots are gone!
Are they now floating down the river?
It's karma. I mean, you try to steal boots and now your boots are gone.
Well, I didn't know that they had an owner. They were just... I thought someone had dumped them in the river, It happens all the time.
That happens all the time.
Yeah. You can find all
Yes,
sorts
it's the
washing
boot
down the river.
washing river.
Oh, well, then, I'm sure you could find another pair of boots.
Oh, I like the ones I had. I like these ones too. So, it's not really fair that I have to go home barefoot when I thought I'd struck lucky.
I don't
Well-
think it's fair that you steal someone else's boots. I mean,
I
The-
didn't
the
steal my boots. They were in the river. You see a pair of
well-
boots floating in the river. You're gonna let them go out to sea, or no? You pick them out. You recycle them.
It's so true. You're right. I would do the
Well-
same thing.
Perhaps this has taught you a lesson that you shouldn't count your eggs before they hatch. You should always make sure you're home and safe before you try new boots on.
That is pretty sound advice. I can't deny it.
Well, you know what? That's funny because I have the my playbook move, the good advice. When you offer NPC advice about a
What is
sticky
good
situation, yeah, I can put it in chat. Oh, I rolled it.
That was actually bad advice.
It's he claims it's good advice, but both the foxes are now kind of looking even more dubious at some of this behavior that this rat is. You don't think he's going to keep his job for very much longer at this rate from his behaviors tonight.
Mhm. Well,
Like I'm
gentlemen,
going home barefoot then. Can't say me mother's going to be too happy about that.
Is this a kid?
Yeah, are you a
Aw.
child?
He's a youngster. He's not a child, but he's not quite an adult yet. He's sort of in that betweeny phase.
Aww.
I feel a little weird taking boots from a basically child.
I mean, we didn't take the boots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure like the boot fairy would feel that way.
Yeah, I was going to say, none of you guys actually know that Quillon taken these boots.
Yeah. Yeah, the karma.
I
Okay,
I'll
I
take
got
back
an
the
idea.
boots,
Cool.
but I'll smell them and be like, "Oh goodness, they smell awful. Your feet must stink."
I'll wash them first.
Uh,
And then you put them back on again. He doesn't realize it's actually like to any probably Molevin, who's got a good nose, and the Ratthew. You
Aw.
can tell it's the same smell that Rosemoon's been tracking around this whole time. He's just now become aware of his own feet. He's never had to do so much walking.
He's suddenly conscious.
Mm. But he's gonna blame it on this kid anyway.
Sure.
Did your parents not teach you how to wash your feet? Hmm? Or did your
I did wash
servants
my
not wash
feet. I
your
washed
feet?
them in the river just after I washed the shoes, and then I put them on.
You put them. Did you not dry your feet afterwards? This is why they're soggy.
Well, they were in the river. They're going to be soggy anyway, mate.
They were drying off.
They were in the water.
Yeah.
That's not drying off.
Well, someone must have kicked them in there. He puts his boots on, and there's an awful squelch as
Oh.
you see, like,
Okay.
yeah, Roseman shudders.
Oh.
I hate the outdoors.
Right, so whilst the boot situation is happening, Molevin, you are digging. Who else is looking at the hole?
I was going to, with my health stealth, I was going to sort of fly over and like look right down into the hole from above.
Okay. Yeah. So, Molevin, you're digging the hole to help these guys. There's nothing actually currently in the hole. They seem to be just digging quite a large-ish sized hole, and you can see like close by. Jules, yes, you can. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Spend some time to
Okay.
do that for him.
Yeah, little. Hey, you know what? If you lost your boots, I can help you make new boots. But
You
I do need
can?
to know your size.
Oh, you're related to the cobbler in town. He's pretty good at making shoes too, but he charges outrageous prices.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that. I'm gonna help you.
Oh well, wait. How much
Oh,
money you got,
finally,
kid?
mate.
It's gotta be a favor, okay? So let's see. That's your size. I need 2 blocks of wood. I'll get going. And he's gonna get some carver's tools from his big backpack.
Great,
He's
cool.
gonna whittle. What's the word? Whittle away.
Yep. Whittle away and make him some
Whittle away.
wooden shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, the hole doesn't actually have anything in it. They were currently just digging it, but sort of nearby to them, there are some large sacks that are kind of, there's like 2 or 3 of them that are kind of reminiscent of the very same potato sack that Quillon kind of drags around. They're much larger, though.
So these large sacks, they're distracted by the group. Can I go over and like open one and look inside?
Sure. Yeah, okay. These guys are on edge already, so I'm gonna say roll me a sneak.
Okie dokie. It's
Okay,
12.
cool, absolutely. So, yeah, you sort of you sneak over. How are you doing this?
I imagine that it's I sort of drop down behind a nearby tree, and I just sort of like I'm a black feathered bird with only like some iridescent like other colors because I'm a magpie, and I just sort of like move along the ground, and I just like go over to like the top of one of the sacks, and I just sort of pull it open and look inside because I feel like I know what's inside the sack, but I want to know.
You sort of you pull it open. You have to kind of like loosen the rope that's kind of cinched it shut. You loosen it, and you open it up. Your beak goes in first, and this rancid smell of like rotting food fills your nostrils. It's literally like opening like the food recycling waste bins, and it's just been there for like weeks at this point. It's literally filled to the brim with moldy potatoes. Really
Wait.
badly off cabbages. You name it, it's in there.
They're actually telling the truth. It's actual fertilizer.
These are just normal guys.
As far as you can tell, these guys have been telling the truth. They're literally burying what looks like compost.
I imagine that Ratthew like gets a look, like sees Quillon like sneak up from like the other side, like behind these dudes, and just gets a look from Quillon that is like the most like, these guys are nothing. Like, look.
I was imagining the same thing. Like Ratthew just kind of just looks over his shoulder a bit, and he sees Quillon doing all that to see Quillon's reaction to what's in the sacks.
Sex label potatoes can sometimes just contain potatoes.
You see,
You see Quillon's hand like go away from the daggers as they just sort of like they just sort of like back into the darkness. They were ready to attack, and they just go.
There's a big sigh of relief from Ratthew. It's just, oh.
Like as Molevin is kind of digging the hole, the two foxes do kind of like look at you guys. Like they've eased off with Molevin like helping them, and the fact that Jules is making the little rat some shoes. You guys seem like friendly fire to them. So they do kind of ease up, but they sort of start to. One of them turns around and picks up a bag. It's like, all right, you guys, you've earned our trust for now. How about, what do you think about helping us just finish up so we can get home early? You know, get off the night shift a wee bit early.
you see Molevin is furiously digging these holes. This is like he's doing these foxes times 3 right now. This is what he's made for. This is what he does.
It's literally what he's bred for, basically.
So Molevin is digging their holes.
Don't know. You got the time to give us a hand, get it done?
Well, certainly.
Well,
You've
Molevin,
never-
hold
You've
on.
never seen a hole dug this well before. Watch and learn.
I'll spend my hold to appear right next to them in like way too close, like it would scare them that they that I appear out of nowhere, and I just go, Quillon will help.
Don't know where you came from, mate, but sure, grab a sack and dump it in the hole.
Very charitable.
I'm still in this one.
Quillon will dump the sacks in the hole with the skill of someone who's dumped many a sack in a hole like this. I have
You're
added
very
to
proficient
the
in that,
Quillon would do
Quillon.
it very suspiciously. He's like holding it, but he's like not breaking eye contact as he dumps it into the hole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is actually your dumping spot. You find a hole that's already pre-dug. And you're just like, yeah, I'll use this one.
No, so Molevin knows that where Quillon had asked him to bury something earlier yesterday, so there's already a unmarked grave.
Yeah, 27-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Molevin knows where
that's
to avoid
that's
that
an
one.
oddly specific name. 27? Again?
Oh,
Quillon just mentally
It's the only
marks the
thing.
location of this hole to return here with corpses later if it matters. Sorry, potato sack.
Yeah.
Potato sacks, yes.
Mhm.
After finishing the last hole, Molevin will dust off the dirt to no avail. Well, gentlemen, I believe I gave you my name, but what were your 2 names?
Oh, well, dude, well, you know Sticky. He's new. I'm Raspin, and that's Duke.
Raspin and Duke. Well, it's a pleasure to make you guys' acquaintance. And then you work directly for the Eagle Airy, or who do you report to?
Yeah, no, we don't. We're not like directly with the Airy. We live in the town, and we just like to give back to the community, as it were.
I see.
You know, the people in Freestones ain't feeling so good at the moment. There's some sort of sickness that's gone round, so we're just doing our part. You know.
That's quite.
You gotta keep the herbs for the medicines away from the sick people, so that they don't, get contaminated.
You're very charitable.
Wait, hold on. Say that one more time.
You don't get contaminated.
You keep the herbs away from the sick people?
Well, yeah, they gotta grow away from the sickness, otherwise the plants get sick.
You know,
Is that how it works?
I'm a smart mole. Does that make sense?
No, absolutely not.
No, okay. Gentlemen, I hate to burst your bubble, but human sickness or animal sickness and plant sickness is two separate things. I can't give a cold to a cabbage. Cabbage cannot get a cold.
Yeah, carrots don't cough, bud.
What? They don't?
No, they don't.
They shouldn't.
I mean, I felt people get as cold as
Yeah,
a
but-
cabbage.
The professor, he says that the bacteria that the sick people is putting on everything means that the prep of the herbs is getting contaminated, you see. So we got to grow them outside the town.
Oh. I'm not
But-
sensing his logic. But this professor fellow, what's his name?
Oh, the professor, he works at the aqueduct. He's the big fancy, and he points across the river, and you can see this huge, like, bridge-like structure that connects to a huge building with, like, a water wheel. There's all sorts of, like, pipes and stuff coming out of the roof. It looks very modern in compared to, like,
Right.
a lot of the other places that you've been through recently. The only, like, place that's kind of got technology almost similar to that would be the Talonflake Rock, which is quite a big city. But it doesn't have this kind of technology yet.
Yet.
Yeah, the professor, he
So is
works
it-
over there. We do some maintenance work for him.
Wait,
He's not
That's
real
not-
chatty with us. He says we does not have the brain power to understand what he's getting at. So
that's
he
not
kind of
Mr.
scooters up.
Medroff, right?
Sorry?
That's not Mr. Medroff, right? Roslick?
Nah, he was the other one. He's still a local, like, professor dude. He still builds the shit. But just the Dr. Astor, he was personally hired by the Erie.
Well,
Oh,
Dr.
you guys are
Ast-
goons.
Ah. Well,
I don't
Professional
like
dude.
that term. We are maintenance workers.
Yeah, okay,
It-
you're goons. Sorry, it's my vocabulary. You know, sorry. It's how I understand things better. I was iffy about you guys, but you know, I get it now. It makes sense.
well, you are some
Just like
fine-
you.
What?
Working class.
Wait a minute. I'm a goon. I'm not a goon. I don't. That's not what I do. That's not me.
Well, you're at least working class, aren't you?
Okay, no. See, it has nothing to do with your status, okay? It's just very clearly these two take orders from someone else, and they do the job, and they're probably not the smartest, therefore they're henchmen, they're goons. Not me. I tell people to do things. I don't do things as people tell me to do.
Oh. Wait, I thought there were children, not servants, that were running around your home all day.
Oh,
I was mistaken.
No, tomato, potato. You know, I just. But
What?
you know,
Potatoes?
well,
Speaking of,
gentlemen.
you say the
Yeah.
food is getting contaminated? That is
Well,
quite a pickle.
Well,
Huh? You wanna do-
we don't know exactly what is causing the sickness, you see.
Mm.
So the professor thinks it'd be better safe than sorry, just in case.
So you're planting root vegetables here just in case. Keep them away from the sickness.
Yeah, for the fertilizer. You got to give the herbs a really good chance to grow really strong and powerful, you know?
I wouldn't
But
suggest
You know
doing it.
what, though? Apparently, the sickness started at the same time that the tavern got a new batch of the honey wine.
Oh! That's an awful happenstance.
Right? It's real
Which
convenient that
winery?
it happened at the exact same time.
Yeah. Didn't they say
uh,
that honey wine is good against illnesses?
Right,
such a
so the
convenience.
people started drinking it because of the sickness starting, but then
Yeah.
people got more sick.
That's such a shame.
It's my family known for making honey wine stuff.
Not honey wine, no.
No. Couldn't be
Honey
us.
wine
Couldn't be
comes
us.
from the other side, so it comes from like the eastern side of Furfallen.
Oh, you see, that's why you stick to the Rose Moon brand. There's nothing worrisome about our wine.
Well, the tavern does sell the Rose Moon, but it's so expensive that not really anyone in Freestones can afford it.
Nobody
Yeah,
got
not many
sick
people
or
can stomach
came to any harm
wine.
from a bottle of Rose Moon.
That's because no one can afford to drink it.
I don't understand.
We flash to a dark alley where kind of like stabbing someone and trying to catch their blood in a wine bottle or something ridiculous.
Hey,
well, gentlemen.
you know what would be a great idea? We can go to the tavern tomorrow and then drink the honey wine so we won't get sick.
And I do have some advice for fellas like you. People are gonna think if you're out in the woods digging holes like this that you're burying people.
Nah. It's not like that. I know we is a suspicious
Gracious.
looking bunch, but that's not the case. As we said, we is just trying to do our bit for the community.
It just a fair warning that if anyone wanted to pin something on anybody, you'd be like prime suspects.
Are you trying to pin something on us?
No, I think you're.
Is that what you're gonna do? Is you're gonna pin something nasty on us? Poor defenseless foxes who is trying to just save our community.
No,
Quillon
gentlemen.
would never
he
do
was
such a
just-
thing.
He was just giving you guys some advice. I think you guys have been a great help, and you've helped progress my history. Looks like we have some questions for this doctor fellow, but we will make sure we sing your guys' praises highly for doing such a good
Oh no,
job.
don't be doing that. You give us more work.
Oh.
But nah, thank you, little man, for all your help.
Of course, gentlemen.
We can now go home and get us some rest before our next night shift.
What is he saying?
He said night shift, Valentino. He works at night.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we foxes, we tend to do a lot of nocturnal work.
So do you, Valentino.
Well, night is for drinking wine. It's for, reading books.
Yeah,
Ballroom
well,
dancing.
you read them books, your lordship. We're gonna pack up and mosey. We get Sticky back home to his mum.
Yep.
Yeah,
Safe
Okay,
travels,
man.
fellows.
Sticky, don't walk too long on those new boots or clogs. You need to walk them in first.
Oh, these are brilliant, mate. He puts them on and he starts walking, and like every so often his foot kind of like it gets stuck in the mud and his foot comes out
Oh.
of the clog. So he eventually just sort of takes them off and like walks over to the path with them, sets them down, puts them on, and then he's just like clop 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 as he walks. You can see both the foxes just look really exasperated.
No, we're sneaky.
So you're telling me you can make a pair of clogs in 10 minutes, but you can't make a pagoda in an hour?
You keep slinging that word around. I don't.
Well, the pagoda would have been 2 hours. But I don't know how sturdy that will be.
Let's go back to bed.
No, there
Well,
is
I'm awake now.
There's mystery about. We have to figure out why this doctor is thinking so backwards.
Then I guess we go into town in the middle of the night, if that's a good idea.
It's the morning.
Wasn't it early?
It's early
It's
morning.
the early
right?
hours
Or
of the
is it-
morning, so the sun is just starting to come up at this point.
Oh, that's too early for the tavern.
thing
Oh,
about
guys, they also found this really nice pair of boots.
think about
Hmm.
how good it would be for the story if we could figure out where this disease has come from. And also, Valentino, if it's being spread by a rival wine business, this would be so good for your family's business.
What?
Ooh,
What
wait,
are you
what
guys
are you?
talking about? The wine spreading the disease?
That's what the foxes said. The foxes said that the honey wine is when, as soon as the
No.
honey wine hit the shelves, is when the disease started.
Didn't they say after the disease started there was wine?
No, so the wine arrived at the same
yeah.
time
No.
it was
Okay,
started.
okay.
So
He's
people
getting
thought the honey
confused.
wine would help, so they drank it,
Yeah.
and it
yeah.
got worse.
Okay,
That
I
got worse.
understand it,
Interesting.
but Jules
Okay.
thinks it's the other way around.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think conspiracies afoot.
Well, I feel like we should get to the bottom of it. It might help our standing in the realm if we were to take this.
Let's
I'm
go
good
check
at getting
out.
to the bottom of bottles of wine, so yeah, sounds like
Yes, you are,
sounds like a plan.
Wino.
To the tavern we go.
To the tavern we go! Wait, are they open yet?
Wait, are we going to the tavern or are we going to the doctor? Because that
Doctors don't
guy-
open
Doctor.
Doctors don't open at 6 a.m.
Well,
Unless we want
gotta
to
make
open.
we have to walk.
Let's try the tavern.
Well, if
This
we
is-
Here, can we find the tavern?
You walk?
So, Jules, how long would you say you've been in Three Stone?
Couple of months, I guess?
Okay. So you'll
So
know your way around briefly. How well would you say you've explored the town?
Barely, because I was mostly hooked up inside learning the blueprints and stuff and how to make stuff.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you know sort of a vague layout of like all the important places. So you know where like the sheriff's office is, where to buy food, like where to buy supplies, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You've got a vague idea of the direction. Exactly.
I might know where the doctor is, but I've never seen him because I never needed to use the doctor.
You 100% know where the professor is because he's at
Yeah.
the giant water wheel. So as a tinkerer, it's like an interesting
Yeah.
like thing to look at. But he's very reclusive. He doesn't let people in.
Oh, I thought the water wheel was my workshop.
No, so you have
okay.
you have a very similar workshop.
Yes. Okay.
But it's a smaller version of this. This thing is monumentally sized.
Yes.
As soon as Quillon enters town, you would see them looking conspiratorially, like back and forth. Being in a location controlled by the Eerie clearly makes them more averse.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Rosamund is just bemused by the little ongoings and town folks, busybodies running around doing their.
So yeah, at this time of the
Morning
morning,
schedules.
it's not overly busy. There's people sort of setting up shop for the day, so they're sort of opening up and prepping and things like that. There's not too many people out and about, you
claim-
notice. And a lot of windows kind of have like old newspapers kind of like on the inside, almost to block out some sunlight.
Oh.
You know, I'm having difficulty adjusting to this time. Usually, this is when I'd be going to sleep.
Which is why it's when we're awake, because your family won't stop sending those guys after us, Valentino.
Yes. You're not going to make me wear that potato sack again, are you?
Only if it
As
gets
cover?
bad.
All right. So low profile then.
Low profile. Yes.
I don't think we want people to know who you are, Valentino.
Why not?
Uh,
Is he important?
Yeah, he's important, but he doesn't always need to be important.
I imagine low profile, all it means is I don't announce you when we enter a room.
yeah, that's right. It's a word that he's picked up from Ratthew and Quillon. He just thinks he doesn't get the usual heraldry.
This early in the morning, is there any other corvids sneaking about this early?
They're not sneaking about, but there's maybe like a magpie sort of not sneaking about, but he's quite definitely running fast enough to try and evade someone's attention. He's not like slipping from like shadow to shadow. He's literally just like run as fast as I can. Maybe no one will see me.
I just want to see what he's up to. Can I read him?
You can try. He's
There he is.
Is it Kettlestein? Oh.
What would that be? Would that be figure someone out?
Yeah.
Ugh!
Okay, cool.
Woo.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this is
geez.
this is quite clearly someone who's literally stolen something shiny and is getting the heck out of town.
Of course.
There's not even a like. There's no stopping. There's just the shifty eye movement, and then suddenly, phew, like they're running. They're running for the bridge.
Just because I can ask, because I'm always allowed to ask this, even if I miss. What's the most valuable thing he's carrying?
So to anybody who's like keen enough eyes to spot this, the shiny thing that they've taken it, they've just taken it off like a market stall, and it's a lovely silver pocket watch.
I just meet their eyes like for a moment, and I just sort of nod as they like pass by. Like I game recognizes game.
They literally, as they kind of like, you guys are coming over the bridge into town, like into the sort of market square. Like you pass each other, and there's the briefest brush of like feathers like across like the back of your hand, almost like they wanted to stop for a handshake, but they don't have the time, so they're just like gone.
Yep. The thieves recognize thieves. Truly. That's the only thing I wanted to know. I don't need to ask the other question.
You know, the magpie is gone. The minute you blink, it's like, that's it, they're out of sight, they're gone. You see this
rushing around
poor,
so
like,
much in the
rabbit
morning.
sort of turns round to look at their market stall. They're scratching their head like, I could have sworn I put that down. And they start lifting things to see if they've put it under it, and, you know, scratching their head.
I'm going to try to not be noticed by that cell, just because being a magpie as well, I don't want to get wrongly accused of thievery I didn't commit. I pull my scarf up over my head.
Yeah, I think you guys are like far enough away from this stall that as you do pass, there's no way you could have been near it to pick up whatever. This person genuinely looks like they think they've lost it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
It's so early in the morning still that there's not really people walking around. And there's like a group of you just sort of walking into town. It doesn't seem to them that you've pilfered anything.
Does the Erie have any like presence? Like, is there guards and things this early?
Yeah,
Or
so
are
you've
they-
got a couple of constables kind of walking around, as you've been told by Jules that there is a sheriff's office which is run by the Erie,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a very low profile sort of presence.
Okay. So what do you think, Valentino? What's the
Hmm?
plan, boss?
Oh, yes. Well, I thought we're here to get some breakfast, and then we'll head over to the professor's office. We got to keep our distance, though. If there's a illness going around, I don't want to be, brushing shoulders with any of the common folk here. God knows what else we could catch. We don't know how far it's spread.
Just
As
then you
soon
see sort of like a sort of an older fox who looks a bit patched up and coughs into his fist as he kind of passes you, Valentino.
Ugh! Oh, goodness! I held up a handkerchief. I
There's a
hope
monogram?
we feel
Oh,
better soon. See, because they're eating the corrupted vegetables.
All right, let's head
You
to
might
the
have eaten
tavern.
you might have eaten an artichoke.
That's a- that was
and it's
that
You
was
should-
a that was a
You should
good
do
one.
comedy.
Hmm. That's what they say.
Let's head to the tavern for
Rose
some
Moon?
breakfast.
Okay. They say Rose Moon's a laugh a minute. Say I'm a real joke. Good compliments.
You're wonderful, Mr. Valentino.
There you go.
So you guys are
Alright,
heading to the tavern?
To
Yes.
the tavern for breakfast.
So with Jules leading the vague direction, you have to stop and ask directions at least once, but the townsfolk, knowing Jules and have seen him around, kind of are more than happy to point in the right direction.
Yay!
A couple of people give the rest of you like maybe a side eye or two, but because you're traveling with Jules, they don't really ask too many questions. You approach the tavern. You can see it at this point. Sorry, I just got to move my notes.
All's well, citizens. All's well. Good morning.
Uh-oh.
Low profile, he's
Yeah?
saying hello to everyone we pass.
The Valentino, stop
20
talking to
feet.
people.
He gives like the royal wave to people.
Valentino,
There's
put your
a
hand
little bit of,
down.
like, whisper and chatter as he starts doing this, and a couple of people are like, "Is he famous? Do you reckon he's someone famous?
Quillon, get
Do you think
the
he's a
disguise.
stage actor? He has that kind of air."
Quillon, get the sack. Get the
Quillon.
potato sack, Quillon. Get the.
Don't
we've been in
Owned
town
by
for
all.
10 minutes. Get the sack. I'm more-
But I don't like how sad he gets.
well, he's gonna be even more sad when he's in.
Rosewood!
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Um,
the one.
Like
and
someone
only.
in this like crowd of people will
Oh.
literally point to this, like, "Oh, it's Rosemoon!" And then you start to see like there's a couple of people that start to like almost start to beeline for you. They like, they've got like sparkly eyes, like, "Oh, a celebrity is in town!" Like, "Oh,
Oh
Quillon, put the sack on.
no!
Quillon, put the sack
Put
on.
the sack.
At ease, constable. I always draw a crowd quite like this.
yeah." So you're quite right in that one of the constables kind of like spots like all of this kind of happening, and it's clear that someone famous is around. And you start to garner the attention of this crowd, and people start to come up to you and just be like, "Oh my god, I thought I'd never get to meet you. You're so handsome." And they all start kind of like fawning over you.
This
Um,
guy, no, not this guy. He's not who you think it is. Everyone, he's not a Rosemoon. Who? Rosemoon's not. It's not this guy. He's not even that handsome. He doesn't even have money.
Try to
Actually,
persuade the NPCs for me collectively.
everybody.
Anyone trying to convince the crowd that this is not someone famous.
Oh no, Molevin is writing this.
Wait,
Break my heart, Ratthew.
Ratthew, roll your
I
persuade
believe I
NPC.
can.
Hey, let's go,
assist-
Ratthew!
All right.
He just looks like the guy.
He just
It
looks
sounds
like
like-
Oh. Impersonators are the rage. He's not him. Don't even listen to what he says. He's gonna tell you he is, but he's not at all.
Yeah, you've got like a couple of people who are like really sort of like they look really disappointed, but then you've got one old biddy who's like, oh yeah, you're right. He has the mole on the other side. He wouldn't be wearing that fakish cape either.
Right? Look how dirty he is. If he really was him, he'd be cleaner.
Like the patched up trousers and all. It's not exactly stylish.
Yeah, look at his boots.
Is that mud coming out of those boots? They stink.
I know. That's what I've been trying to tell him. Don't say anything, Valentino. Don't shut
And
up.
then the crowd kind of slowly starts to like give out this disappointed grumble, and they start to disperse.
I hiss at them and raise my wings out, spread them wide.
All right, Valentino, stop showboating. Let's get to the tavern. You're cranky because you're
Back,
hungry.
peasants!
Yeah,
20 feet at all times.
Valentino, you're amazing. You're perfect. I didn't mean any of that, but I just kind of gotta keep a low profile. You're the greatest. You're the best. Whatever. You're awesome, cool, whatever. Valentino.
But remember, Valentino, if your family figures out you're here, your story's gonna end, and that's bad for my book. So you gotta keep a low profile.
Yeah, and by proxy, my story might end too, and I'm kind of not trying to have that happen. All of our stories could end if you really think about it. So let's keep a low profile.
That's
here.
not
I
good.
understand. Look, I know all of you love me dearly, but sometimes I just want to drink in the adulations of the crowds, and now I just feel horrid and embarrassed.
Well,
How
then
about we go to the tavern and drink the wine?
Well,
For now.
Valentino, if
Yes,
maybe
breakfast wine sounds good.
Valentino, maybe if we solve this disease thing, the people will actually like you for you and not because of your name.
But
Yeah,
then I thought you said they were competitors. Surely let them sink, let their ship sink, and the Rosemen. Wait, I don't care much for the Rosemans. You're right. Actually, it's better that the competitors do get better, because then the Rosemans will have to deal with them.
And have to come
Compete.
crawling back to you.
Ooh,
Think about it. You solve
That's right.
The illustrious Valentino cures the sickness and also promotes a different wine. You're killing two birds with one stone.
Hey!
No, we never kill you, Quillon. Don't worry. All right.
think we
Yes,
could.
I think.
I can
If anyone's killing two birds with one stone, it's me.
I can imagine the story.
wine stone.
I can imagine the story now. The illustrious Valentino, savior of 3 stone falls.
Oh
Oh god, there's
that's
3
what it
stones?
is.
Watch yourself, Quillon.
Give me one of the 6.
I give you one of the 2 birds.
The conspiracy spreads. Like, this is how the COVID conspiracy happens. Yeah, it's
I note down,
Alright.
must destroy 3 stone falls because 3 stones is 6 birds.
Oh
Which
wait,
is-
no,
Yes.
this is where the area ends.
yes. Take notes, Molevin and Quillon. This is Operation 3 Stones, 6 Birds.
I see.
Mm.
Quite wise. And Ratthew, on your best
Alright.
behavior.
What did I do? I haven't done a single thing since we've been here.
And you see, either you've done something and I'm not aware of it, or you haven't done anything yet, which means you're scheming.
Oh, Molevin, I'll make you aware of whatever I do.
All right, I don't care what you do. Just make sure I'm informed so I can record it in the history book.
Molevin, you'll be the first one to know about whatever I do.
Perfect.
And
All right.
Ratthew, you didn't mean any of those things you said. There was merely an act to get them off of our backs, right? About being dirty and smelly and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, Valentino, there's so many good things about you.
Okay, good. I was just checking.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Alright.
good things. A lot of good things to say about you, Valentino.
Good. Now, if you could get the door for me.
No. No, I'm
I'll go with
not.
You see, Molevin is writing.
The door gets inside. Good morning, tavern keeper.
Molevin is writing while walking, and he walks into the side of the tavern.
You walk into the side of the tavern and you see there's sort of between this building and the next building, there's like an alleyway where like all the stock comes through. There's a crate, and inside the crate there is a very large, he's almost too big for the crate, matted goat, who's clearly living in this box.
Goats.
Salutations, sir.
Yeah, watch yourself, young man!
Oh, I did walk into the wall. You're right. I do gotta watch where I'm going. Always got my nose in a
You nearly
book.
collapsed my house!
Oh, you own the tavern?
No, I own the crate.
Ah, I see. It's quite a nice establishment you got.
It beats nothing.
Oh well.
It beats being homeless.
Let me gather some information about you for my book. How long have you been living in this alleyway, sir?
Yeah, book.
Molevin, this is
Why
a
are you
sad, dying
writing a
old man.
book about a homeless goat?
Molevin, I think you should leave this guy alone.
I believe all information is good information. So, sir, please, how long have you been living in this alleyway?
It's a very
pressing this old
intelligent young mole.
Molevin, I
All
think you should leave him
information is
alone.
good information indeed.
Mm-hmm. So, how long have you been living in this alleyway?
About 3 months now.
And what's your name?
My name is Terrence.
Terrence. All right. It's
He's
Molevin.
struggling
Molevin
with
Nine.
every word, Molevin. I
Nice to
don't
meet you.
think...
I'm positively parched. I haven't had a drink in days.
If I buy you a drink, will you talk to me more?
Oh, you get me a drink and I will tell you what it happens. You know.
Perfect. Ratthew, I don't have any money. Can you buy him a drink?
Molevin, you think I have... Why would I have money, Molevin? Out of everyone
Look at
here,
you.
why would I have any?
Look at you.
I know I'm well kept, but I don't... I keep a nice appearance, but more, I'm not
Ratthew,
made of money.
But Ratthew, I'm your best friend. Please.
Yeah.
You said it.
Yeah,
Here,
you
look. Look. Yesterday on page 86, you said I was your best friend.
Yeah, no, you are, Molevin. You are my best friend.
So buy the homeless guy a drink.
I'll do that for you, Molevin.
Thank you, Ratthew.
He's being caught by societal conventions.
If you are my best friend, you will help me out.
You see as like Terrence kind of like shuffles out of his crate and he stands up. He's actually taller than you all.
Oh,
He's very tall for a goat. He's also wearing a very worn, like threadbare uniform from the Marquis, and you can see like his badge has been ripped from his uniform though.
Oh no!
And he's got
Is he
like
a
a
vet?
very rusty saber at his side.
Is he a homeless vet?
He is a homeless vet, yeah.
Oh.
No,
Just by
my
looking
goodness.
at you, sir, I can tell you have quite the information. Please, sit down.
I just
a lot of
stood up.
questions. No, I'm like,
Great deal of effort.
walk inside. Come on.
Yes, you'll have to let Ash know you're paying, or she'll ask me to leave.
Mm-hmm. As soon as I walk in,
Ash?
Ratthew will be paying for this man's drink. Let him sit.
I am Ratthew.
You see behind the bar, well, in front of the bar, they're literally like scrubbing down like the top where someone has literally like put like red paint across the top of the bar that just says the sickness started here. And you see
Oh God.
Oh no!
you see a badger scrubbing at the countertop trying to take this paint away. All right, did you gamble for the money, or is this you guys are just being nice? Because Terrence has a habit of like cheating people out of their money.
No,
Whoa.
I'm doing it out of the kindness of my own heart because I'm a good person.
Joke's
need
on you
to-
then. All right, in you come, Terrence.
Oh.
And she just continues to scrub.
Did people come in here in the night?
I'm not going to lie to you. People have been coming in here every night just to score graffiti. It's the local kids. They hear their parents talking. It's an act of rebellion. I don't know.
Yeah,
what to do.
I saw Sticky out early this morning. It could have been him.
I don't know a Sticky.
What?
Some rat.
Could you
Sticky
just point
was-
us to the continental breakfast? That'll be fine.
Continental? Right, okay, you're clearly not from round here. Have a seat, and I'll bring you whatever the cook's got going on in the kitchen in a minute.
Okay, can we get some water? Yeah, like a glass.
Sure.
Glass?
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 Or, whatever water would be
Ratthew
in.
knows the high life. In fact,
It's fine, we're a
make it-
cabin, we have glasses, it's all good.
get out
Okay.
the crystal.
We don't have crystal. You're definitely not from around here. We don't have crystal,
Crystal?
we have glass. Let me...
I can
Yeah,
get you
I'll be
crystal,
back.
Valentino.
You see as she sort of like she kind of throws the scrubbing like brush that she was using into the bucket that's on the floor, and she sort of goes round the back of the bar and through the doors. She comes back a little bit later with a tray, and on the tray there's some glasses, and then there's a couple of bottles of water which she brings over to the table.
Water's free, right? Like, you don't need to pay for water,
She just raises an eyebrow.
Well, I'm just hypothetically speaking. I'm not saying I'm not gonna. I'm just asking. I don't. So you got like a price sheet or something? It's just water. You can get water anywhere. A lot of places do free water.
Water is
Are you-
free.
All right,
Like-
yeah. Terrence, you got
Such
all
a
the
miser.
water on me, Terrence.
What? You promised me a drink!
Of water.
That is true.
A drink of water.
You rascal!
Wait.
Ash just laughs, and she's literally almost in hysterics. That is the first time anyone has ever got the dupe on him. It's usually the other way around.
This is a drink.
You know what?
wanted
Your
something
breakfast is free.
I expected as much.
Not yours.
Are you?
You've
gonna give
clearly
them
got
water
money.
for
You can pay.
breakfast?
I whisper, if they only knew my actual name, we would get everything for free.
No, I don't think so, Valentino.
You guys look over and
That's what
Quillon
I'm
has
saying.
pulled out a sheet of paper, and Quillon is just right here, like at the table, forging some documents that might help us get into the
Aw.
professor of the warehouse.
All right,
I'm-
for later.
I'm curious, Jules. How much money do you have?
Money?
Quillen, how much money do you have?
Huh?
Valentino, you have something, right? It's like something.
What? You talking about monetary value? I couldn't tell you how much.
Okay, Molevin, how much money do you have?
So above table, right? I currently have 8 value, but my max value is 10.
So you would have two. You would have two value that are not
I have
being
2.
used.
I have 2 value. Well,
Okay,
Wow.
I'm glad.
Anyone with
Molevin,
money?
I'm glad that someone here actually has money.
Ash just raises like her eyebrow and goes like, "You've come into a tavern to have breakfast, and none of you have money except for this one."
I,
Carry money around with us.
I
We
think
just
we
put it
all
on the
have things
tab.
of value. You know, it just
Well-
really depends on what you think money is.
Okay,
You know?
let me put this to you this way. I'm on the brink of going out of business because there's a rumor going around that started here. Unless you are paying customers, I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave.
well, hold on.
Okay,
Just
well,
one
well,
second.
that's
Well,
the
just
thing.
1 second. That's why we're here.
We're here to help you.
We're investigating the source, these
Of the rumor.
lies, these rumors. We're trying to figure the whole situation out.
Yeah, we're detectives of a sort. You know, we're
Yeah,
trying to figure it out.
I held up the document that is
Just being
basically
forging.
basically it's it's I can roll a counterfeit if you'd like, but
I think it's less about the counterfeit quality and more about the fact that you've just scribbled it at the table where she's
Yep.
standing next to you. So how exactly do you plan on solving said mystery? Because the sheriff hasn't done bugger all.
See, that's the best part. You know, we're not really affiliated with the local law enforcement. We keep it under wraps. You know, people don't really expect. I mean, you see us. Do you think we look like detectives? No, we're undercover. So, you know, it's kind of.
we're from Scrimple's Pebble. We're the extant group.
You're vagabonds.
Yeah.
God, heavens, no.
No.
That word.
We are on the employ of the Erie, and
We're
they
merry men,
Yes, we're merry men.
Yeah, we're married men.
spreading positivity
married?
and
Yes.
happiness to all.
I am.
No, not
Oh, yes,
It
you
sounds
are.
to me like you lot can't keep your story straight.
Well,
Well,
our
that's why
story
we're so
is-
good.
We just
Well, that's what I'm here for. Right? We are a group of vagabonds, and we are trying to improve our standing in the realm. So, we could just skip all the formalities and get straight to the story. You got a suspicious shipment of wine, and I want to know all about it. What happened? You see Molevin, like, thuds this massive book onto the table, and is, like, standing up because he's so small to, like, write on it.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to persuade the NPC because at the moment she thinks you guys aren't paying. This is a ruse to get free food and drink.
I already got my free food and drink. I'm okay.
Persuade an NPC.
what's the name of the tavern again?
That's a charm roll. Ooh.
You didn't ask. The tavern is called the Dreamer's Den.
Dreamer's Den.
I hope I roll well.
There you go.
Whoa!
We're clever for him.
Aw.
Look, you guys clearly aren't from around here. You're clearly vagabonds. And you're obviously in this for some free food and drink. I can't help you. Alright?
Look,
I have got rent to pay.
I'll put my 2 value down on the table. Whatever that. What is the value symbolized in coins?
That's like hundreds,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
right?
a single value is enough money for like what's it, the phrasing, a single value is
How much is it, Steph? You can.
You
Is
put
one
you put
value
your
enough to buy
air
breakfast?
quotes value on the table. And she pauses for a moment. She looks you all around. Where are you staying?
Um,
Outside?
I normally
yeah,
sleep,
like-
I sleep in the dirt normally.
Yeah, we staying in like the woods over there.
All right. I'll make you a deal. She'll take one value.
Mm.
So you keep the other one.
All right.
You stay here for the duration of your, air quotes, investigation. This will cover your room, your board, your food, your drinks.
And
You
information.
don't clear my name by the end of this, you're paying for the lot.
Sounds good.
She looks around at all of you. Deal?
Well,
Yeah.
no
Sure.
smoke without fire. I mean, yes, we'll do our best. We have it on the good name of the Thorned Roses.
Yes, the Thorned Roses.
Low profile.
Thorned-
That's the name we're sticking with.
Winks.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything better coming from you,
So-
Ratthew.
I just.
I mean, before the rest of you all showed up, it was just Quill and Thorn here.
All right. So let's get to the story. You got a shipment of honey wine. Please walk me through what happened.
Okay. My usual shipment comes from, obviously, the eastern sort of way. It comes from Lilyfrond Creek. The guy who usually delivers it, he was en route. He was just coming out of runoff, and he was attacked on the road. The entire shipment just immediately gone. And unfortunately, the honey wine is like the most popular drink here. So getting hold of more at such short notice was really hard. Thankfully, like Rosalind's Burrow had some. It's not as good quality as by normal, but they had some kind of coming through. Really good price, really speedy delivery. Took it in.
Wait,
Mm.
and the Roslins originally comes from Lilyfront Creek?
The Lilyfront Creek does the official honeydew.
Yeah.
Rosalind's Burrow is kind of like a knockoff. They kind of make it themselves, but it doesn't quite have the same,
So it's
quality.
I see the
different.
problem here. You're serving people watered down possum milk. You need real quality wine.
Look here, posh boy. The locals here don't really mind. Sure, it's not exactly the same as having stuff from Lilyfrond, but it's not bad stuff.
I see. So, a shipment from
No
an
wonder people are getting
Erie,
sick.
an Eagle Erie, was mysteriously attacked, and just coincidentally, a shipment from the Marquis came in, and it was tampered with. I believe there's something greater going on here.
Hold on. I don't think it's the honeydew that's the problem. It's just a coincidence that this timing has happened.
They have to be.
So
related.
someone should drink it and find out.
I mean, I think I disposed of most of it just to make the people happy, but I think I might have a couple of somewhere.
We'll give it to the goat.
What?
Whoa, way! the old retired war vet goat.
You say
Don't you
free
want-
drink?
Free drink. See, look,
Can I? Oh.
he's game.
Me too.
Didn't they use
yeah, let's have him
guinea
drink it.
pigs for this type of thing?
He is the guinea pig.
That's what
come
I
on.
heard.
I think if anyone is going to be able
He's
to
a
figure
goat.
something like this out, I feel like Valentino is the one who could figure out a wine.
Well, what if it's poison?
I-
We don't want him tasting it.
Yeah, we can't have Valentino die.
Oh,
Just let
goodness,
me.
I can't touch the stuff.
Let me.
Dude,
No,
we
but
can't
But
have
I do
him
the
die
like wine
wine.
either.
taste.
It can't be the wine. It's
Let's-
ridiculous.
We'll give it to the goat first. Miss Ash, would you please fetch us a bottle, please?
Yeah, I'll get you a bottle, but Terrence is one of the only customers I have left. Even on days like today, he still ends up, paying for something. Don't kill him if you can help it. Like, My wine isn't the problem. I'm sure he'll be fine, but like,
Yeah, I mean, look at him. His liver has got to be a top quality.
It's
specimen.
iron.
It's got to be.
Yeah, he'll be okay. We'll help him out. If anything.
my liver is the
happens.
ultimate filter.
Exactly. See, he'll be.
See, he's confident. If he is, I am.
All right. She sort of goes behind the bar and she starts rummaging around, and she eventually pulls out. The bottle is. It's clearly one of these bottles that kind of like you recycle, so you take it back to who you get from the supplier, and then clean them and sterilize them and stuff like that. It's a clear glass bottle, but within the glass there's almost like flecks of something that looks like gold.
Ooh,
So when you
gold
hold it up to
sugar.
the light, it kind of like sparkles, and then there's a really beautiful amber liquid kind of within it, and it just makes the entire bottle look like it's gold.
Wait. Are the speckles always there?
So the speckles are within the glass itself.
Okay.
So it's more
So-
decorative than anything else to make the bottle look fancy. And she'll come
So
over
it's
and just
not like
put it on the table.
that's what's the alcoholic liquor again?
Goldschlager?
Yes.
Yes, it looks like they've been brewing up all sorts of mysterious potions in Livifron. They'll try anything to get an attention, but they still can't compete with that Rosemoon wine I heard of.
It looks better than the Rosewood wine, if you ask me.
Oh goodness, no! It's a cheap trick.
Knockoff.
It's gaudy. Yes, knockoff.
Well, this isn't the one from Lilyfront. This is the one from Rosalind's Burrow. This is the one that's potentially
this
the
is-
problem.
This is the
Yes, this is the
problem. This is
knockoff.
the knockoff.
Right.
I have one bottle of Lilyfront left, and I'm saving that for a special occasion.
Can,
When we
can
clear
you-
your good
can,
name.
Can we just
no doubt.
just see it? Can we just see it next
In
to
action.
the Rosalind'sboro one, just to see the difference?
All right, give me a moment. She goes, and then she comes back, and it's a very similar bottle, except for the fact that the glass is like crystal clear, with the gold flakes sort of in it, and the gold flakes they're a bit more delicate, so it looks a little bit more refined, and sort of the cap on the top, the stopper, it's sealed with like a really rich purple wax. So it's just got that added extra something to it.
But the liquids look like the same.
They look similar. The one from Rosalind's Burrow is a little bit darker in tone. It looks slightly more bronze when compared to this one.
I see. Well, Terrence, are you ready to try the Rosalind'sboro wine?
Oh yes, let me have it. It's a good day to drink
All right.
and potentially die.
I pour out two. I pour two.
no,
That's not
Why?
gonna happen.
You're not going to.
I said
die.
potentially.
This is for science.
Every day is a good day to drink.
Big badger.
There's suddenly a giant badger on the screen. What is happening?
Not for anyone else.
Ah.
But there's Ash. Said they're a badger, didn't you?
She is a badger, yes.
Mm-hmm.
To the people that have known Quillon for a bit, they would see when the more valuable bottle of wine comes out, you see like a finger, like a feathers, like the feathers of their hands, like twitch for a moment, as they almost like just instinctually pocket it.
Quillen, don't look at that.
But it's shiny.
There's more shiny things to come. Don't worry about that. We can't reasonably take it. There'll be something else.
So yeah, Terrence will sort of pick up the bottle, unscrew the top. He stops and he looks at the glass for a second, And then he just necks the entire bottle.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
What?
I poured 2 glasses. I don't...
Yeah, I mean, he looked at the bottles and then he looked at the glasses and was like, nah, and literally drank the bottle.
Okay.
That's not how you drink wine. You're supposed to swirl it, smell it, then you do
Listen
the
to
spit
it?
test.
What?
Yeah.
Gargle
Just
it?
spit it back out. You
Don't
gargle it a
spit
little
it.
bit. Oh. Yes. It's all part of the process.
Well,
didn't even
I'll
get to
tell you
see
one thing,
if it
it's
had
rather
legs.
good.
Alright.
Ugh.
Not as good as the real deal, of course, but it's pretty good. He belches.
Now what happens?
Now we wait to see what happens to him.
You're all just going to watch me.
Well, perhaps while we're waiting for it to kick in, we can get a bit of your story.
My
It's
story?
obvious. It's obvious you used to be part of the Airy due to your uniform.
Marquise? No,
He-
no, that's
he
the
was part of
Marquise yet.
Marquise Yet.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke.
Your friends are correct. I was once a great general for the Marquis de Cat. I followed her letter of the law many years. I helped to establish many a clearing.
Uh-huh.
I
Can
kind
I
of hate this guy all of a sudden.
can I read again? Can I figure out if he's a lie?
Sure.
Yes, I think it was supposed to say thank you for your service.
He's a little bit hard to read just because, like, the amount of alcohol he's just immediately consumed without eating
Aw.
anything first. He's also been sleeping in a crate, so he's probably a little bit like, nah.
Yeah.
So as far as you can tell, he's not necessarily hiding anything.
Can I my chronicler ability called Eye for the Real Story? Whenever I read a tense situation, I can mark exhaustion, even on a miss, to spot someone who knows more than they're letting on. And I can take a +1 ongoing to convince them to share their secrets with you when I get them in private. Is that something I can do?
Okay. So you're gonna read a tense situation.
Yes, let's see. Oh, poor Molevin. Oh, a 9.
And you get +1 or not?
Yes.
So mark exhaustion even on a miss. It's not a miss, but 10, so it's a So you can tell from his uniform. Obviously, he's just mentioned that he had a great respect for the Marquis and followed her letter of the law. But you can also see the insignia has been literally ripped from his uniform, and you can see that there's a sadness like on his face, like the expression that he has as he says, "Yes, I had to leave for reasons outside of my control.
And what were those reasons, sir?
Oh.
I had a great fondness for the Marquis. Her children less so.
So you were having a relationship with the Marquis de Cat.
Oh, good heavens, no.
Oh.
No.
Aww.
It's her, when her children got old enough, they started to run things their way,
Oh, I see.
and I could not turn a blind eye to it.
And which child is in charge of Rosalind's Burbo?
I wouldn't know, I've not been there in a deal of time. It could be either of the twins.
Either of the twins?
Yes.
What are the twins' names?
You see, they're currently competing for who will get to take over their mother's position.
I see. And
Do you know of the twins? I know the twins' name, surely. Right?
Yeah, let me
Because
get
I'm from the
twins'
Marquez.
names for you.
And you call that crate outside a home?
So they are
Actually, I
Aurelia
think-
and Haver.
Oh,
Aurelia
Oh, goodness.
and Ava.
okay.
I see. And so
That-
they're
Haver or Ava?
Haver
Haver.
with a H.
Ava. Right.
and they're
I've popped the
So-
spelling in the chat.
Oh, nice.
and they're currently competing to earn their mother's favor to see who takes over the marquee.
Yes, she's getting on in years and would like to retire outside of town. Like, her favorite place was always Leaf Litter.
So would capturing more territory for the marquee, would that boost their standing with their mother?
Oh, yes. Anyone as ruthless as she win her.
So
I mean, I'll live it.
poisoning the favorite wine of a town, making it easier to take over. Now that might be plausible. I see. Molevin is writing so fast and so many thoughts that his hand might catch on fire.
Melvin, you run out of ink.
Oh. You see that he opens up his coat and there's like ink bottles on the inside. Pulls out a new ink bottle. Continues to write. Now, Terrence, my friend, how are you feeling?
Pretty
How did
good.
you feel when they... What about when they took your accolades? When they stripped that medal from your breast?
No, they didn't strip it, I did. I threw it at Haver's
Oh.
ugly face.
Awesome.
He wanted me to burn down a house, you know.
So you've turned
you
on the
see
mark.
Rosamund
I understand.
Rosamund looks a little bit suddenly withdrawn, and you see he brings his hand up to sort of... At first looks like he's scratching his ear, but then you see he's kind of like covering the strange notch that's been marked in his ear. Looks a little bit forlorn and regretful.
Don't worry, dear boy.
Maybe even embarrassed that he asked
They
the
will come
question.
to their senses eventually.
And if
Well-
and when they don't,
You'd probably be better off for it, my lad.
We'll take care of them,
Oh.
Valentino.
Oh, yeah, we'll do something about him.
And I'll write it down. Alright, well, it seems like the wine has had no effect on... I forgot his name.
Terrence?
Terrence! I had to put the previous name.
Terrence.
It had no effect on Terrence. So, I think it was not your fault, Miss Ash.
Well, I'll tell you what. You guys go about your investigation. I'll let Terrence stay in here. I don't have any other customers.
Alright.
And maybe he could probably have a bath.
Give me some of that sealing wax you have, Molevin. I need
Excuse
it
me?
for these documents.
Oh,
The wax.
You see Molevin opens up his other coat and he's got quills, wax, everything that you need to write a book. Here. Alright,
I feel
well,
like he and Irina would be besties, just like pockets full of things.
Oh.
Both scribes.
Quillon will like
Yeah.
pull out and like finish the counterfeit investigation documents to give us like entrance to places we shouldn't be.
Now, one last question. Do either of you know about this Dr. Astor?
I mean, everybody knows Dr. Astor. He's been hired by the Erie to build that aqueduct. It's given us like the most up-to-date plumbing system in the world.
Mm.
He's very proud of his work. He's got quite the ego.
I see.
I gotta ask, did the sickness start happening after the plumbing system was installed?
The plumbing system's been installed for a little while now. I don't know if a lot of the houses and buildings are currently under renovation to piping. Dr. Esther doesn't really have any form of alliance with the Eerie. It's just that they happen to be the ones paying him more for his work. I think if the Marquis decided to pay him more, he'd probably go and help them too. But the sickness is fairly recent. You can always ask him. I think he knows a little bit more about what's happening anyway. He's
Well,
quite
then
the
we'll have to get
germaphobe.
into his offices.
And
That's why I need these, and I hold up these documents.
I will pretend I didn't see you forge them.
And nothing else happened in recent times alongside the sickness. Nobody new came to town.
I mean, there's like a group of workers, I guess you could call them, the ones installing all the pipes. I believe they're maintenance workers of some sort. They work for the doctor.
I think we've met.
Respite Duke.
And let me just ask
They're
you
good
this.
people.
Have you heard about anywhere? Is there like a garden around here somewhere where they grow herbs and plants?
Yeah, I mean, there's a farm not too far out, but we don't really have an open garden. Most people just grow vegetables in their own.
I see. All right. Our investigation continues. Thank you, Miss Ash.
Sure. You're welcome. Just don't cause too much trouble, alright? I don't need any more.
Your name will not be involved.
Yeah, we cannot guarantee or deny any trouble. It's at least one of our middle names.
Well, I'd
It's
appreciate
yours,
if you would leave my establishment out of your trouble.
Well, how are we supposed to clear your name if we don't talk about your establishment?
No, I mean, don't bring trouble in here.
Oh, no. Oh, the trouble's already inside, unfortunately.
Yeah, you let us in yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think these two are misunderstanding.
They
don't
jest.
mind.
They merely jest.
Just go about your business. I have to
Alright.
go and clean this. And she goes back to the countertop and starts scrubbing again.
Thorned Roses, we are off.
Quillon will give
But
one.
I'm still hungry.
I didn't even get to taste the wine.
I mean, there's wine still in the glasses on the table. Terrence quite got to those if you wanted some.
Yay!
Valentino.
Well, if Terrence seems alright,
Cheers!
He does,
can't
he seems fine.
see
He
how
seems,
it would hurt.
he seems a little bit inebriated, but no more than he was when you first met.
All right. I'll dip a single fang into the wine and take a slurp through my hypodermic fang. How does that taste?
Yeah, it's strange because it's sweet, but it's got an aftertaste of liquor almost. It's
Of
not.
course, it's probably nothing like the wines I've had up to this point.
Oh, absolutely not.
So I get 0 sustenance from this.
You get 0 sustenance from this.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
thick.
I'm
It's
just
almost
like-
as thick as actual honey, but it's almost like honey that's been warmed. So it's that.
Wait,
Oh, God.
It's almost got like a mapley syrup kind of texture to it.
is this like instead of you make mead, it is you have honey and you put like rum over it and mix it and then
Yeah,
pretend
essentially.
it's meat. Yes. Okay. Ew.
Quillon will pull
so I'm
out the
guessing
other.
like it's not thin like blood. So
No,
I'm like
it's quite thick.
really struggling to. I'm really struggling to slurp up this gunk. It's
Here.
so thick.
Here,
How can you
sir.
pour
And
this?
I'll pour out. I'll pull out the other half of the bottle I'd opened the night before, and by quote unquote I mean I quote unquote opened, and pour off the rest of it into a glass for you.
This is the good stuff.
It's
Much better.
clearly labeled as Rose Moon. It's definitely like got like a pristine label on it, but the cork looks like it's been replaced many times.
Oh, is that a rose moon? Why, I've only heard things. It's been many years. Had a taste.
Coppery.
Yes, well,
Hmm.
you've got your wine, I've got mine.
Not willing to share with an old.
Suddenly, there's a hiss, and almost like a vein pops in his neck.
All
This
right,
is my
all right.
vintage.
All right, I just thought I'd ask.
Valentino drinks deep, and suddenly he's himself again. Goodness. To apologize, a little cranky in the
Pass.
morning.
Like it pans outside. There's someone like putting up like a poster of like some rabbit that looks about 27 years old, like missing since yesterday.
One of the constables just kind of being like, yeah, let's smooth that up.
Aw. I hope they find him soon.
There's now a restfulness to my eyes. That's much better. I think I'm sorted out for the day. We can head over to the professor's now.
Yes. I can roll the counterfeit now if you'd like, or we can
Yeah,
wait until I
please do.
use it. Okay. Oof.
Someone spilled wine on it.
Oh,
Mhm.
God.
Yeah, you're just about to put that dash of like sealing wax on it, and Terrence kind of like flails his arm trying to reach over to get like when he's asking if he can have some of the rosewood wine. And then when Valentino puffs up, he knocks into you and it just smears wax
Oh,
one of them.
you drunk buffoon! Back to your crate.
Oh, Valentino. No. Yeah, come on, you can't just, call people buffoons.
You would just see this like almost like you see Quillon just staring daggers at this goat that is clearly involved.
my fault. He's the one.
How would you like it if we smeared your wine all over the place? Hmm?
He kind of looks down to his stained uniform. It's already been done for me.
It might work, it might not. It's a shot.
I tell you what.
Hmm.
Since you've all been good, so to dear old Terrence, if it fails, I know another way in.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Hmm?
He taps his nose. Only if it fails, I don't like breaking. I was a general after.
It's worth a shot. I hand the papers over to Ratthew. I say, "You're the one who's good at talking."
Yeah, I'm great at talking to people, yeah. People generally feel very charmed by my cunning words.
Ooh. They do?
Yeah, I would think so.
7339. Right, well, I'm gonna make use of one of those rooms that Ash has given. And he sort of stumbles his way, like, across. He knocks into her. Oh! Excuse me! Kind of puts the chair back in place and then carries on. Walks into the door frame as he goes, and you can hear him dunk, 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 as he goes up the steps.
As he does, I'll whisper to Quillon. Quillon, I want that drunken goat to stay off the streets, alright? His crate is a bit of an eyesore as well.
you see Quillon. You see like a slight like smirk like on the end of his beak as you just see the hands like come together.
So for future reference, how old is Terrence?
How old is Terrence?
Terrence is pretty old. He's got to be sort of in his later years of life.
So that's gonna be super vintage.
Super vintage.
Oh, poor Terrence.
Don't kill Terrence.
Rosemoon means he wants him off the streets, as in like in a nice, cozy, warm home.
Uh-huh.
Quillon, however he interprets that, that's up to him. Need to we really need
Make
to
sure
clean
this
up
guy's
this-
never on the streets.
Terrence kind of shambles off to make the most of room and board while you guys are out doing your investigation. Ash is kind of still scrubbing at the graffiti.
Yeah.
You like the art I found for Terrence, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
Right.
Poor Terrence.
I'm just thinking about it. Okay.
Alright, so we're heading
Right,
to the
what are you
doctor.
doing now?
Yes.
To the professor.
The professors. Yeah.
Heading to the professors.
Professor
Hey.
Astor.
As you leave the tavern, it's much more sort of like mid-morning at this point, sort of early morning. So a lot more people are out and about now. There's a couple of people who had obviously spotted you earlier and like thought you were somebody famous. And there's a lot of muttering going as like more people start to spot you. But they get corrected by a lot of people as no, it's not him, it's a lookalike, it's one of these people that's trying to con a bunch of us. Stay clear if I were you. There's a few more constables around as well. You can see that there's some people that are kind of like, they're being supported by other people. They don't look very well. They're kind of hunched over. There's a couple of people carrying like buckets with them as well. But yeah, you can tell there's a lot of people who aren't feeling too great. They sort of look a bit green around the gills. The closer you get to the waterway, the water wheel, the crowd starts to like taper off. It seems that this area is not restricted, but you wouldn't really be going here unless you had a purpose in coming here. As you walk, you can see a lot of like the scaffoldings that are up where all these pipes are being put into people's homes, and like there's now guttering and things like that for the runoff. And it all leads back to this one large pipe that's kind of feeds into this building, and then you've got the bridge structure, the aqueduct, just sort of like at the base of the waterfall, which connects to the water wheel. And yeah, you come up to a large set of gates that they're not locked, so you can just sort of push them open and walk through. The smell of damp and like, I don't know, not chemicals, but it's got that kind of clean smell, if that makes sense, like sterilizing.
Alkaline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Quillon like smells it. Why is this guy like this? I don't understand.
So yeah, you can approach the building. There's a big set of double doors, sort of the main part of the building. You can see that there's a big sign, kind of like stuck above the doorbell that's no solicitor.
Oh, shucks.
We're not soliciting. We're not selling anything.
Oh, right.
But you can get the door for us, Jules.
I mean, it looks very sturdy.
To be clear, Ratthew, we're
I
not
can
selling
get it out of
anything.
there.
No, we're not selling anything, but maybe our services, perhaps. But that's
Oh, you
all.
want me to
No.
knock on the door?
It says no solicitors.
It'll be okay. That's not me.
Yeah, so give it a knock.
Not for
then.
today.
I'll walk to the door and knock. Good
You
morning,
knock on the door.
Professor.
You knock on the door and you can hear sort of like you can hear the sounds of like tinkering and like things clattering against one another. You're very familiar with those kind of sounds from the workshop that you spend your time in. And you can just hear this sort of muttering from behind the door.
Oh, he sounds busy.
That's right. That's what secretaries are for. Perhaps we can talk with their desk, their front help desk.
Nobody comes to the door.
The door's locked.
The door is indeed locked.
Where is that butler, I wonder?
Can I pick it open?
I was thinking the same. Can I pick
can
it
try.
open?
You want to do it,
Uh,
Jules?
You got a more than a +1, right?
Yeah.
I will help you to pick the lock. Don't mind us. We'll let ourselves in.
What do I roll to pick a lock?
It's a roguish feat.
finesse.
It's a roguish feat.
Oh, it's finesse. No, I have a -1.
Okay, never mind. I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go, Jules.
Oops.
I can give. I could help you and mark 2 exhaustion, but then I'd be at a 1 away from being knocked out.
I think a 8 succeeds, right? You achieve your goal.
An 8 is kind of a success. So you're crouched down, you're picking the lock, and sort of as you think you're getting close, there's a clunking sound, and the door swings open, and your picks get stuck, and you get dragged through the way with the door. And there's just this very
It's open.
rotund rabbit in like in one of those lab coats, and he's got a pair of like thick goggles on. He looks down at you.
Good morning, sir. We wish to have an appointment with the doctor.
Professor,
Yes.
Yes.
and I'd like to
Professor.
know what you're doing breaking into my lab.
I
Well,
mean,
there was
Oh,
something
we
wrong
weren't
with your
breaking in. It
doorbell.
was just,
it's not
Yeah,
really
it's-
breaking in. We were announced.
The
Young
door is
Jules
locked
here
for a
was
reason.
well, someone else. No, see, that's where you're
Oh.
wrong. Someone else was trying to break in, and we stopped them. We ran him out, and we just wanted to make sure you were okay. And we weren't hearing anything when we knocked, so we just, they already picked it. We just opened it. We just wanted to make sure you're okay.
And the reason your friend's hand is attached to the lockpick.
He's
I'm
Jules
not
is
affected
installing a
anymore.
new doorbell. Installing a doorbell.
Yeah, the people that were trying to break in left it there, and we were trying to take it out, but we didn't know if the door was a pull or a push, and we pushed it open accidentally.
I'm gonna ask you to try.
To what?
Trick an NPC.
Trick an NPC.
Okay.
Roll with cunning.
Okay.
Would you like me to as well?
Can I use my just a little guy feature? Could that apply?
What
What
does
does
it
it
do?
say?
I could take an exhaustion to take 12 plus instead of rolling when tricking an NPC into underestimating me.
Sure, if you want to take an exhaustion, you can do that.
Okay, yeah, I'll take an exhaustion. I mean, do I really look like someone that would do that? I'm just a little guy. I'm not
He
smart
stares
enough
at
to
you
do that.
for so long it's almost a little bit uncomfortable. And then he sort of turns away. It's like, very well. Thank you for removing ruffians from my premises. I suppose you want to come
Of
in.
course.
Our pleasure.
Of
Yeah.
course. Ooh.
I was waiting for an invitation.
Oh dear.
Valentino steps over the threshold of the lab, feeling welcomed.
Now, I assume by your presence here that you've come for scholarly reasons. Why else would you be bothering me present?
Ah, yes, we're trying to meet Dr. Astor because we have some questions about the ongoings around this area.
Well, I am
Yes, is he him?
Professor E. Astor at your service.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were the butler.
is this the Rotund Rabbit?
Yes.
Oh, I see. All right, well, just had some questions about some of the stuff you're doing, but first I must say, Sticky, Raspin, and Duke, fantastic fellows. Make sure you give them a raise and more work. They really deserve it.
Who?
Well, did that work for you?
Never mind. You don't have to worry about that.
The two foxes and the rat that work for you?
Molevin, I don't think they work for him. I think they're lying.
I don't remember who they are. I just hire them. Mess at night. I don't really care.
Oh, well.
Oh, you're just you're just rude. I mean, not rude.
Ratthew!
I am
I didn't-
preoccupied with higher matters.
Yes, so, we had some questions about this plague going on. You said that the plague can transfer to vegetables? That doesn't make any sense. Can you explain that?
What? What is this nonsense?
Well,
Who
the
are
two
you?
foxes...
I thought you came to ask me about my beautiful aqueduct and all the work I've been doing. What vegetables?
No, I don't care about your aqueduct.
Then get
We're
out!
here. No,
we do. Wait, some of us do. We just,
I have questions. I have questions about the plague that's going on in the town right now, and I want to know what your plan is to help with it.
I am not a medical doctor. I am a great scientist. I am an inventor. Do you not see my beautiful creation?
Then why were you having people plant compost by the river?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is he lying?
Well.
Read the situation for me.
Read the situation.
Read the situation. Roll with cunning.
Is that a read a tense situation?
It is indeed.
Oh, I can use my little feature again. Let me mark another point of exhaustion. So I get an extra +1 to this.
Okay.
Alright, so that's
That's
a 10.
Yeah, okay. He seems to be telling the truth as far as you can tell. He seems to not care at all for anything that's outside of this laboratory. You can tell he's not quite telling you everything. But he seems genuine when he says he has no idea about in terms of the vegetable.
Well, Professor, there are people spreading rumors that you tell them to quote-unquote fertilize the forests so the herbs there grow better and the disease doesn't spread there?
I have no knowledge of such things, but I suppose if they want to say such things, that's their prerogative.
Now, this does raise a question. Do you think if someone were to be contaminating the drinking water, does your aqueduct feed the drinking water to the town?
Well, yes, it filters all the water that comes in. It makes it drinkable. It's the highest. And he goes on this long tirade about like how he's bringing like modern indoor plumbing, and it's all filtered, and it's purer than any water.
Molevin, I need your book. I need to make notes.
Whoa. Hands off, pal. Molvin's
remember all
myths
this.
only.
And he spots you, Jules, like trying to like make notes and stuff. It's like, I see we have a keen eye. With at least one of you has some brain cells.
Well, I mostly have gears.
Gears come in very handy. Let me show you work. And he tries to like scoot you off towards the wheel so he can show you like all the like intricate mechanisms that make it turn and how they work, how the filters work.
I think this guy's just a jerk.
Well, hold on.
Interesting.
Do you think that maybe this doesn't make any sense? I'm confused.
What? This is the workshop, right?
This is
What
the
is-
workshop. Yes.
What is the material the pipes themselves are made of?
Please tell me
So
it's
you
not left.
you move a little bit closer to sort of investigate. So now that the doctor is kind of preoccupied showing Jules around, you guys can have a bit of a mosey around. Get your. There's a couple of things that you notice that strike you as a little bit strange to start off with. The pipes themselves are made out of a material that you're not overly familiar with. It's a type of clay, but it's a lot sturdier than regular clay. You're not quite sure how it's been made.
Oh my god, that's
It's something new. As you're walking through the lab, it's for the most part in pretty pristine condition. Everything's kind of clean. But as you kind of walk towards, you can see where there's sort of like a running water that comes through, where the water wheel that's on the interior of the building starts to turn. And as you're walking along, a lot of the flagstones kind of on that pathway, they kind of wobble. They're not really even. There's a really strange smell. It kind of smells like so you've got all the cleaners in the water. And it's very humid in here.
They're mold.
There is mold, yes. There's like in certain corners, there's like you can see it kind of.
And this is the location where the water is
No.
being treated.
Yes.
Quillon just looks at it and looks at the mold and like looks at the room and goes,
Filthy.
I think I know what the problem is.
Dr. Astor, you wouldn't happen to have like a log or anything of all the maintenance guys you hire, would you?
He kind of looks over his shoulder and he looks really like frustrated his lesson. Yes, it's over there on the desk by the door. And you can see there's like a little plinth that's got like a guest book of sorts.
Oh, Professor, I really like your design for the cogs. They're just big enough so they don't get stuck in each other.
Precisely. You have no idea how difficult this was to design. Went through many iterations. It took me months to get it right. I had incidents where you can see them up in the ceiling there, some kind of like pinged out, and he's totally absorbed.
Perfect. I'm gonna go look at the guest log. Do I see the names of the guys, or like do
So
we see
you-
Sticky, Respin, and Duke?
Yeah, you go up to the guest book. It's not been very used. There's maybe a handful of sign-ins and sign-outs, and they are Sticky, they are Raspin, and they are Duke. There's also another name that's in there, but it's illegible. The handwriting's terrible.
While he's talking to Jules, is there a filter itself, like a thing I could pull out to see like what the filter looks like right now?
The filter itself is huge. It would take more than one person to pull that out.
I'm just curious and if there's like a corpse in there.
So where there's a large pipe, the one that you
Sure.
saw that goes out of the building that kind of feeds into all the smaller pipes that are being like added. It's almost like when you go to the optometrist and they take it out, they turn it over, and it's 1 or 2. It's
Yeah.
like that. So you've got to pull it out to change the filter, sort of thing, or clean the filter. But it's huge. It takes up a large amount of this room.
Okay. First thing I'll do is I will look on this filter to see if there's any marks from the Corbin conspiracy that this is one of our plans, and if it is one of our plans, I may have to change direction. But
There are no markings that you can see.
okay. Then I would call Valentino over and be like, give me a hand, Valentino, and watch your cloak.
Yeah. Valentino's like currently wiping a finger along a surface, like rubbing it between his fingers, like, ugh.
Well, no, all the surfaces are pristine.
slimy.
There's no mess at all. It's just that
is it?
mold that's in the corner and those weird uneven flagstones. Everything else is
Okay.
spotless. He seems to be a bit of a neat freak for his equipment.
I try to pull up
Okay.
a flagstone.
All right.
Yeah, you can pull up a flagstone. You pull up a flagstone and it's weird. Normally you'd expect to find like cement. But it's directly into like dirt, and where obviously the water's running through, it's kind of like sludgy.
Oh, yes. Quillon?
There might be a leak. There might be a. What's the smell of the sludge?
Oh, it's mold and it's damp and it smells almost as rancid as those potatoes yesterday.
I will reach over and I will just pull out one of my like daggers and I'll just like scrape a bit of the sludge away just to see if like there's something like just a bit deeper.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you start to sort of scrape and like dig through this sludge and stuff like that. And as you kind of pull your blade up, there's like a large lump that kind of comes up and away. And as you kind of pull it out, there is the moldiest of potatoes you have seen in your life.
Ew.
I think I know what's
What is
poison.
that thing?
A moldy potato.
I've never seen a potato like that.
You see, sort of, Dr. Astor, his ears kind of twitch and they turn in your direction, and then he sniffs, and he can smell this rancid potato, and he turns around and he's like, "What on earth are you doing to my lab?"
Your lab is poisoning the water.
My lab is cleaning the water. I'll have none of this nonsense about my filtration. Out you go! Go, go, go!
It's not the
Orderly,
filtration.
out.
It's not the filtration.
I demand you leave at once, otherwise I'll be forced to call the sheriff.
Look, put your pompousness aside and listen to him.
That's quite
has
alright.
moldy
We can
food
leave
down
and we can leave them to their moldy potatoes. I think I've seen quite enough of this place anyway.
Who put you up to it? The moldy potato.
There's no moldy potatoes here. My lab is spotless.
I pull out the moldy potato from the ground and I point at the flying so he goes, I pulled it out right here.
You must have planted it. There's no reason there would be a potato under there.
Well, there is a potato. There's more loose flagstones. I can promise you.
Is there another loose flagstone?
You can see that along this walkway there are several very uneven flagstones. They've clearly been taken out and put back in rather hastily.
Look. Watch, look at this. I'll take out another flagstone. Is there more of the root?
You are destroying my lab.
I'm gonna take out the flagstone. Is it also moldy underneath it?
Yeah, this same sludge immediately sort of like it sticks to the bottom of this flagstone and it's like a string of like gunk.
How do you explain this, Doctor?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. This is the highest technology, and there's been no problem up until this point.
Look at all the flagstones that are dirty. Are you going to take the time to clean them all?
They were perfectly clean until you started taking them out.
Yeah, you know,
Why don't
I
you
think
you go take one out then? You go take one out.
easy, Molevin. All right, calm down.
He kind of grumbles as he goes over, and he'll find like a piece of equipment to help him sort of pry one up, not wanting to get his own hands dirty. He kind of uses like the tip of his boot to sort of push it along. And he wrinkles his nose as the smell kind of comes up and hits him. Well, I can assure
Your
you,
laboratory runs on potatoes.
this is not common. This is not.
I suggest it may have been sabotage.
Yes, quite. I can't tell you the number of people that would want this technology. It's quite coveted. It's quite state of the art.
Is he being
Is he telling the
truthful?
truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guy's a
like
clean
before,
freak. I doubt
he
he'd.
seems to be very very tense at the idea that his reputation would be sullied by such a thing. He seems to take great pride in his work, and the fact that you guys have suggested sabotage is kind of enraged him as like oh yes, I've got a lot of competitors. Oh, someone must have done this to me. He's essentially just making it all about him.
Yeah.
The story is starting to make sense. We need to find the last 3 you hired. We need to talk to them. Sticky, Raspin, and Duke. Do you know where we could find them?
Or the other one, the one that's scribbly.
Well, I don't keep records. I just sort of pay them in hand
How do
when
you
I
get
see them in the mornings.
Okay, so they'll be here in the morning for another task. Have you sent them on a task today?
Well, they're night workers. They come in and they clean and they maintain the equipment. And...
So at
Oh,
night.
Do you mind if
Are
we
you
stake out your lab?
suggesting it's the maintenance crew that have done it?
I'm thinking
Perhaps
that they.
they're working for someone who wants to steal my technology.
I think so. I think we'll have to stake this place out at night for you.
Yes. Very wise idea. Jules,
But-
you will be in charge. I trust you more than I trust these ruffians. You have a great mind.
Thank you, Professor.
Ruffian.
Yeah, what did I do?
How dare
But
you.
Dr. Astor, you need to work on cleaning the water supply. This is why everyone is sick.
Yes, I will get right on that. And he starts muttering to himself and he's going over to the lab equipment, like a small
Professor,
like
do you have
mock-up
some
of the filter, and he starts to
brooms?
like tinker with it.
Oh.
Say that again, Jules.
Do you have some brooms available so we can clear the potatoes?
Oh yes, and he sort of points to like there's clearly a cupboard that's labeled store cupboard cleaning supplies.
Sure,
When you open it, everything is it's almost immaculately. So it's almost like the boxes of supplies are kind of like jengaed into place. They're all labeled, little label. So like disinfectants, soap, rubber gloves, everything is in its place, and even things like the mop and the bucket seem to have been sterilized.
Okay, crew. Let's save the town.
By doing nothing and staying here the night.
By getting rid of the sludge.
I'll
And then we stake
I'll
out.
do the lookout. I'll
Quillon,
focus on setting up the stakeout. Yes.
Quillon, I might
But
need
you
your
can get to cleaning.
assistance.
Yes, Molevin.
Come
We
on,
need to-
Molevin.
We need
Ratthew,
to spread word. Ratthew can help you clean. Ratthew's good at cleaning.
No.
Yeah, you gotta dirty his hands.
Yep, Ratthew is.
I don't
This-
I don't think so.
This is why you're my best friend, Ratthew, because you're so good at it.
so good at.
At cleaning.
Keeping your hands clean, yeah.
I don't think so.
Ratthew, this is why I speak so highly of you in my book, and I say you're the best at everything you do. Don't you want to prove me right?
Yeah. Okay.
You're the best, Ratthew.
Thanks.
What is the most valuable thing here in this lab, by the way?
Ooh.
Not counting the equipment itself, you can see Dr. Astor, and you can see hanging from his lab coat pocket is a very fine pair of gold-rimmed spectacles. He's not currently wearing them because he's wearing his work goggles. They look very expensive and very fine.
Asking just for clarification, the ability for the Corvids lets you snatch and pocket a single valuable or shiny object vulnerable to me. Would that be obvious that happened, or is it kind of a circumventing of the pickpocket feat, where it just lets me do it?
Can you just pop it in the chat for me? Is it?
Yeah, of course.
From the wording, it just says you snatch and pocket it.
Okay, then I will mark exhaustion to steal his glasses.
Okay.
Off
He's
his
so
face.
absorbed in his work that he doesn't even
It's
do this.
it's hanging off of him because he's wearing his work goggles. That's the only reason I suggested it.
Wow.
Yep, the glasses are yours. They are very fine. The gold on them is very shiny. And they
Is
are
there a
yours.
certain value I should mark to them?
I will come back to you on that one because I'm not sure at the moment.
No worries.
I'm going to take the time while Ratthew and Jules are cleaning. Valentino is taking the highest priority lookout, and Quillon is doing that. I'm gonna write a bunch of like essentially like new like flyers that say pretty much tell what happened. So like Dreamer's Den, not source of sickness. Someone sabotaged the aqueduct. It has been resolved. Essentially saying the story. So that way we can like clear the air.
But you don't want to put out the aqueduct being sabotaged just yet, since
No,
you
we're
want to
not
catch
handing
them in
them
the
out.
act, right?
Yes, we're not handing them out, but I'm
Okay.
like prepping them. And then it'll also say like delinquents caught and turned into the authorities.
Right.
Just so we got the flyers ready.
Cool. Right.
Wow, you got the news. The news travels very fast. It's almost like the newspaper made the story happen.
What can I say? I'm a prolific mole.
Right. Quillon, there is 2 value for those glasses.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Okay, so you pass the time. You're cleaning up the lab
Yeah,
and making
Getting
Well,
ready. Hold,
Jules's, yeah.
Yep.
potatoes.
Cool. So yeah, you spend some time doing that until you have like a bucket full of moldy potatoes. How are you disposing?
Oh, we should help
Incinerator.
Duke and Respin and bury them in the forests so they can be fertilizer for the other plants. That's how it works,
Are you
right?
sure?
I don't. I don't. We still like trust them. You know, I don't know. They seem weird.
They're super helpful.
I mean, they were kind enough to let us do their work for them, but I don't think they really did much for us.
No, they are definitely the culprits. Think about it. What did we just find jammed in this place? Rotten vegetables. And what were they burying? Rotten vegetables.
Yeah, they also lied
they
to
were-
us. I
Next to
mean,
the river.
Exactly.
Yeah, they said Asta told him to do it, but he's claiming he didn't.
Exactly. They have some explaining to do, or else
Wait, were they-
Quillon is going to have some words with them.
Weren't they just burying fertilizer?
They were lying! Jules, they were lying to us! They played us for fools! I can't believe I dug holes for them. I'll never forgive them.
Why would they lie?
That's what we're getting to the bottom to.
Oh well.
You can hit them with that big ol' wrench.
Jules, you're pretty gullible.
Either way,
I appreciate
someone is
that.
planting. You appreciate them gullible.
Yeah.
Think there's someone's at least planting potatoes in the wrong place, and so whoever it is will figure it out as and when. For now, we need to secure a good place to stake it out. Now, I've got very good hearing, so I could hang on the side of the watermill and probably overhear what they're saying if you just leave a little window open upstairs.
And then we can bury ourselves under the ground. I can dig us a tunnel, and that way we can all pop out and catch them in the act.
Mm,
Once Valentino gives us the signal.
sounds good.
And we can have Quillon.
How long
working
can you
in the
hold your
shadows.
breath, Jules?
How long do you need me to hold my breath? Also, how long can I hold
Well,
my
if you
breath?
wanted to.
You can hold your breath as
We could
long as
hide in
not
the
hold
river.
their breath.
How long
Probably not that long.
can
Only
an
like 20 minutes or
otter
something.
stay? Yes, something like that.
That's still quite
Oh
generous.
no, it's only
actually.
10 minutes.
Okay, still, yeah, there you go. So you could hide in the river if you want, or you can be in the hole. I'm sure
Again,
you've got like a little tube you can use as a snorkel.
I could take an exhaustion to hide in the lab itself to see who pulls up flagstones.
Let's just stay together. That's the best. Just group up.
Okie dokie. Yeah, well, I think Quillon will instruct everyone on how to hide. So that we can hide.
Ooh. All
Okay.
right.
My question still stands. What have you done to dispose of these potatoes?
I say we incinerate them.
Yes.
Do we have an incinerator?
Yeah. How do we
There's not an
do that?
incinerator here. There is a sort of like a bellows that's used to like heat and
forge.
treat the water.
To the forge.
Actually, I could go to the iron body bellows and back quite quickly.
Um,
Can you?
Although
What?
carrying a
No,
sack of
you can't.
potatoes would
Traveling
be heavy.
between is not that easy, especially not by yourself.
But I have a feature that says get to anywhere fast.
Pop it in the chat for me.
anywhere in the clearing, usually.
Yeah, sure. No, I can't. You just have to take my word for it. If you look up small,
My source trusts me.
The small bird feature. I think you have the other one. You have the getaway.
It's a
into
small
the
bird
campus.
feature. Yeah, and I have to scroll up. Fly away into the darkness. Fly to any location within a clearing. Within a clearing.
Yeah,
In a
within a
few
clearing.
moments. Damn.
So you could probably find a furnace of sorts. It wouldn't be like a proper bellows, it would be very much like the one that's in the lab currently, that's used to heat large quantities of water, or to heat clay. So like a potter's kind of kiln kind of thing, but
The
Okay.
dampness in here, is that because of the water being treated to like distillation stuff?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's
Ah,
water, so it's just making the air very funny and sticky.
I could always just dig a hole and bury it.
How deep though?
How deep do you want it?
6 feet?
So you've
I
taken
don't
the
think
potatoes out of the ground to put them back into the ground.
No, we should
Outside of the
take them
building.
with us.
We should destroy them
Yeah, we should destroy them.
so they can be reused.
Burn
Get
them.
rid, burn.
Can we burn
Burn
them
And failing
in
that,
the-
we could just use the fireplace in
Yeah.
the tavern, the Dreamers what's it?
Can we do that?
I could just carry them for now.
Yeah, you can dispose of them in any fireplace. They're just potatoes.
All right, we're
Yeah.
overthinking this, guys.
There you
We
They're
go.
just
not
don't-
exploding potatoes. They're just potatoes.
We're overthinking this. Let's
There
just
we
get
go.
rid of them in the bellows. Will that work?
Yes.
The next
Awesome.
set of
Hello.
potatoes are gonna be liquor.
Our true worst enemy, potatoes.
Watch them be
Okay, so
full of
you safely
gunpowder.
dispose of said potatoes, and then you've still got a few hours until nightfall. Are you hiding
Few hours,
pre-arrival, or?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta dig a hole,
Yeah.
hasn't he? So
Yep,
take a little while.
I'll dig us a
How
little
do you
hole.
dig so quickly, though, Molevin? Do you scoop up the dirt and eat it? Is that what's happening?
Oh, no, that's a common misconception. I kind of just like pack it into the sides, you know.
Oh. That's magical.
Oh well.
Wondrous work.
I appreciate. I don't know how you drink so much wine and not get intoxicated. So I think you're magical too, Valentino.
I got a iron stomach.
I know you really put your liver
I was
through it.
raised on the stuff.
Wow.
You know, I was put to the bottle from a very young age.
That's not something
Oh,
you should be gloating about.
That sounds
That-
wrong. That might explain a lot of things, I think.
Quilvin
Never
knows what
been
that
drunk
means.
once in my life.
Quilvin just sort of looks, and then he goes, "I do have one thing to take care of, everyone." And he just walks out the door.
God, Terrence.
God,
God.
Hey, you can stop him.
I don't know what
Quillen,
Quillen's doing.
when you have time, please message me with details on how you go about doing that.
Oh no!
As none of these
Jeez.
guys are present, they are not privy to details. So let me know.
Oh my god.
I mean, I just have an idea, which is just like the funniest option.
Hey, he said he doesn't want him on the streets. You can just move his box inside, right? That's what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah, but definitely moving. I can tell you for a fact, I'm definitely moving his box.
He's definitely going to be in a box for sure. He's gonna
Nailed
get a new
shut.
box.
Well, then I need a 6-foot grave.
Oh,
All right,
God.
and then I guess the rest of us were just waiting in ambush.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, can I be hanging from the underside of like the watermill's scaffolding
Yeah.
structure?
Absolutely.
Like completely out of sight, and I want to be close enough to a window that's slightly ajar so I can hear into the laboratory.
Sorry, give me a second. Let's have a look.
So I'll fly up to the top of the interior, open a window slightly, and then I'll be hanging somewhere near outside that.
Okay.
These are my things I can do. There you go. I'm planning to listen in on a nearby conversation without
Okay.
drawing attention.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
So once I've got like proof that they're absolutely doing what I think they're doing, then I'll give the signal with a couple of hypersonic squeaks, and the rest of the party will move in
Okay.
through the front door that they've dug a hole outside of.
Sure. I'm gonna say roll me hide. Just
Ooh,
because
okay.
that's what you're doing, you are hiding, but it's not the be all end all of what you're doing because you are
Right.
using your ability to partially help with this.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just for how well
So
you
is this-
hide.
Is this finesse?
Yes.
Okay. I also have sneak. It's a roguish feat.
Mm-hmm.
Does that help in any way? Mm,
It's only really useful for
sneak.
moving from place to place. If you're hiding as hide rather than sneak.
Okay.
So it's finesse.
Okay.
Okay.
I got
Yeah. So with your
That's my first
colouring, you
roll.
do kind of stand out. I will say you where you've positioned yourself, you've positioned yourself in the best possible place to avoid being seen.
I can wear my sack potato cloth.
Yeah.
That has
Yeah, you can. As I said,
useful...
it's not the worst
It has
position.
blend.
As long as you don't draw too much attention, you should be okay, you think.
Oh, it says when you use this item to blend into the appropriate environment, mark where to roll sneak or hide as if you had those feats. So I can blend in, like I'm just like a sack that's hanging from like a rafters. It's
Yeah.
got like, someone's chucked them up there.
Chill.
What does hide do? Does that roll like an advantage or something?
Sorry, I'm just reading it. Bear with me 2 seconds.
Okay. Yes.
Find a spot amongst barrels. Any attempts to remain stationary, still, or unobserved until dangerous. Hiding is often...
It's a feat, apparently.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can find it in the compendium. Basic moves? Nope. It's gotta be a feat.
So yeah.
Roguish feat.
So
Hide, there it is.
mark exhaustion
Disappear
or one
from
risk
view.
of your feet comes to bear.
Expend resources.
So yeah, you can mark an exhaustion to just pass.
Okay.
Really.
Perfect. If that's not enough, I will happily spend an exhaustion just to remain absolutely hidden.
Yep. Cool.
There you go. Cool. Just
So you're hidden as a
potato sack hanging.
Yeah, like a potato
as a
sack
potato sack.
counterweight of sorts.
Yeah. Cool.
Unbeknownst to those that are about to sort of enter the vicinity. Professor Astor will bid you all a good evening and hopes that you are successful with your investigation. But please don't destroy my lab. It is my life's work, and should you destroy it, I will send the authorities after you. Have a good evening.
Oh.
And he leaves
Uh-oh.
for the evening, entrusting
I
you
hate that
to
guy.
look after this.
Yes, he's so full of himself. So
Yeah.
pompous, and he thinks it's all about him.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
hate people that
So
are like that.
Yeah, that's honestly intolerable.
Yeah, I
What?
agree
He's
very
such
much
great
so,
minds.
Valentino.
Oh, I'll be having words with Quillon when they get back from wherever it is they are.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah, so a little bit later, Quillon does return. Everybody else is sort of
Quillon!
already in their hiding places.
Oh dear.
Is there anything we notice about Quillon? Or was it pretty clean?
That's Quillon's decision. Quillon?
I imagine the only indication that anything has happened is Quillon has a heavy bottle that looks like it has gold flecks on it, but it's filled with red.
Aww.
Oh my god.
Oh, snacks for the stakeout. Oh, well done, Quill.
Oh. Okay. Are we hiding? How am I hiding?
But yes, while I'm gone, I will mark some depletion, I think, to clear some exhaustion, I think, is a thing you can do. Since it's a few hours. But
Sorry, say
Is that
again.
right, Steph? We
Say again for me. Sorry, you cut out.
I was thinking of marking some depletion since it's a few hours to clear some exhaustion. But not sure.
Yeah, I'll allow it. It's all
okay.
good.
While we're waiting around.
Yeah, because you gotta wait for these dice, alright? Taking your time, obviously.
Okay.
How does
Setting
it
up.
work? How does it work?
So
Or-
Steph, you can go.
No, it's fine. Can you... I'm trying to find it in my book.
Yes, it's the harming system, the way that you clear.
It's essentially kind of like
So you can mark depletion to clear exhaustion or injury, but you need time to do so. But then you
it's
use
almost
value.
kind of like taking a short rest in a weird way.
Yeah. And then you
just
use
look
value to clear depletion, so it's 1-to-1 for depletion and value.
And I'm just reading my blend. Instead of taking exhaustion, I mark where instead of the.
Yeah, so your
thing.
potato
So
sack
I'll
uses a wear basically.
Yeah, which I'll have to get Jules to repair later or something. But so I'm technically not on exhaustion, but I have wear on my potato sack.
Sure.
Where it's been hanging for so long, the stitching begins to fray and rip.
Who the heck is it?
But I'm better.
I marked 2 depletion and I got back 2 exhaustion.
It's not in the playbook; it's in the core book. So I'm.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm looking for it as well, just because I'm trying to make sure I'm doing it right too, because it's.
Yeah, so your depletion essentially almost looks of it works like a backup. So obviously, if you're out of money, but mark a depletion. And then when those are empty, you are empty, and you can't mark anymore for any reason at all. That is when you are on your last legs, essentially.
The other alternative is whether or not me stealing his glasses counts as a kleptomaniac thing, because then I can just clear exhaustion anyway.
Sorry, they've got it in 2 places in this book, so I've got to go to another section.
No worries.
Yeah, so depletion works in a way that if you don't have an item that you think you would have, so for instance, a torch, I don't know, quill, parchment, ink, something that's not listed, you can mark a depletion to say that.
Yes.
And that could be anything basically. Clearing here. You can clear depletion by gaining new supplies on you, filling your nature, or getting sleeping, recovering, and taking a break. So here we are.
Cutting out a little bit.
Sorry, it's because I'm looking down at the book.
Right.
So, you can clear exhaustion by fulfilling your nature or by getting a good rest, sleeping, recovering, and taking a break. Getting a night's rest in a real bed is the best way to recover exhaustion.
Yes. So I'm incorrect there. Sorry. The only alternative is whether or not the kleptomaniac triggers off of me stealing his glasses.
Yes, because you've stolen a thing. You've stolen a shiny.
I've clear specifically, just so I'm saying it out loud so that we know what it is. It says clear my exhaustion track when I try to selfishly steal something valuable or important.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. So at this point in time, you can't clear exhaustion because a night's rest in a safe place.
The only way I can
Okay.
clear exhaustion with nature is with my nature. So
Yeah. So you sometimes you'll have your nature
Mhm.
things. You can clear exhaustion or depletion from that, depending on what it says on it.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. So, my nature as an observer means I can clear exhaustion when I enter a dangerous situation to try to witness a significant secret event, or if I meet an important individual.
Yeah.
All right.
Which means
that-
you're constantly recovering exhaustion because you're
Ooh.
meeting me.
I was just going to say you've technically met an important figure for Professor Astor.
Ooh.
He's quite significant.
Not me then.
Awesome.
No,
So
not
I'll
you.
go.
More
I'll go back down.
significant?
I'll go back down to 2 exhaustion.
There is the thing about not being in a safe shelter.
So the nature clearing is a different.
I got this one, tiny hut, find safe shelter for your band regardless of your environment, but I don't think that's applicable for this situation.
No. That you would mark exhaustion, not like gain it.
I mean, I can mark it so the rest can gain it.
Yeah, but it's not a
Yeah.
long. It's not an overnight rest in a safe place.
Okay,
It's you guys are only here for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
true. Okay.
Then one more question before we continue is: are the glasses enough to trigger kleptomaniac, or would you say no? Do you think I need to be stealing something even more valuable or important?
You stole someone's glasses. You probably can't see without them. For your own selfish gain, I would say that fills the quota.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm actually better out of that than I originally thought I would be. Cool. Sorry to interrupt.
It's fine. It's again like we're all still learning, so it's better to like voice these things early on.
Yes.
And
Then I am.
I'm a little bit scattering today, so it's good to bring it up.
Yes. Apologies. We can continue.
Oh, one more thingy. Valentino was mentioning something about the potato sack having wear.
Yes.
That started now when he was hiding, or was it already?
Yes, because he's using it as his disguise, so he's making use of it.
I cannot fix it before he hides. I need to fix it after. Okay.
No,
That's for
later.
tomorrow or after the encounter. Cool.
Yeah, you're always better off doing that after it's been used rather than
it's
a bit counterproductive otherwise.
And
lastly,
I'll instruct Molevin to dig a little hole, not just for it themselves, but to make a tunnel long enough that I can like squeak down one end of it to give the signal.
Oh, I see.
Does that make sense? So it's so you guys get the call from like one side of a tunnel that's nowhere near the entrance.
Yes.
Although then you'll hear it, and then you can pop out the ground in front of the entrance.
Cool.
Yeah, like when there's like those playgrounds, you got those little like speakers you can talk into, and it sound travels along it.
Like the old cup and string, but it's tube instead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Oh.
Cool.
All right.
So you guys settle into your hiding places, and you wait. It takes a couple of hours. It's only when see through the windows where the sun starts to go down. Obviously, Dr. Astor has already left. And a few hours later, you can hear sort of the keys and the door, the lock, and it pushes open. There's like a creak as you start to hear the familiar voices, and you can hear like clogs coming along the floor. It's like,
Sticky.
oh, come on, Sticky, you got to stop with the shoes, they're too noisy. Like, it's late, people's trying to sleep. And Sticky sort of hops, and you can sort of hear this. It's like, oh, but they're so cool. Like, they're great shoes. They're like music to ears. Mum reckons they make a real go of the old tap.
Tip, 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 tip.
And you hear an
Unfamiliar voice.
Yeah, so it's neither of the foxes, and it's certainly not Sticky. And it's sort of, good lord. Sorry, I've been distracted. Things need to stop moving on the screen. He just sort of says, "Oh, for goodness sake, Sticky! When are you going to learn? This is not a game. If you want to get good by the boss, you gotta be serious. You gotta stop this nonsense. You're not a kid no more." And you hear Sticky. His shoes kind of stop, and he's definitely standing still, and he's been a bit chided, and you can see like the tap of his shoes. Kind of there's no more spring in his step. It's just like a very slow walk across the floor. Right, now we've got some work to do. Won't take much longer before the boss enacts the backup plan. So get to work. And you can hear sort of like the cupboard gets on and hear equipment being moved. And they go over to the flagstones and they start prying some of them up.
Oh, they're doing it again. Are we gonna stop
Okay.
them?
No, I think only I'm hearing this, right? Because of my
Mm-hmm.
overhear something with.
Everyone can
being
kind of hear the shuffling about, but only you can really hear the conversation that's happening.
Okay. I'm trying to get an ear on that voice that we didn't recognize
Mhm.
before. I've never heard of it, have I? I've kind of brushed circles with high nobility, but he doesn't sound like that, does he? He sounds more
He
like
doesn't sound like
rough
high
and tumble sort.
nobility.
Yeah.
Roll cunning for me to sort of read the situation and see what you can hear with the voice.
Okay.
There's
Cunning
definitely
is
an
not
air of
good.
authority to him.
No, I've never.
So no, you don't recognize
of
the
it.
voice, but you recognize the tone of authority. They're not someone who is well born like you. They don't have the air
Right.
of nobility, but they've got the air of
Okay.
authority. So they may be someone quite high up in the ranks, but they're not your level.
Okay. And I don't know if there's any way of telling what from the voice what kind of animal they are. That's more of a nature type thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. In that case, yeah. Once I hear the flagstones coming up, that's for sure evidence that they're the ones responsible. So I will swoop down from my perch, and at this point, I think the sack kind of breaks and just rips. So I'm like,
He hulks. Rah!
get this thing off of me.
Are you
Yeah,
on
it's only got like
where?
one word.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it's a sack of cloth. So yeah, I just whoosh, rip out of that, descend from the rafters and down into the small hole. My face will like cover the hole as I let out a series of squeaks that are the call sign. There you go.
It's go time! Molevin will pop out of the hole.
You guys are goons.
So yeah,
Hey!
you pop out of the hole, and these guys are immediately on alert. Sticky, bless him, he jumps so hard, kind of trips over his own claws. They're not built for athleticism. And he does trip over his own feet, bless his heart. The two foxes have got, like, one of them pickaxe, the other a shovel, and they're sort of frozen as they're prying up this thing. You don't see the other guy. You know he's around, but you don't see where he is. He's not the other three at the moment.
Wait. Dude,
Where's the other
what are you
one?
doing here?
Oh.
Weren't you supposed to be digging? No, what's the word? Spreading compost in forests?
Oh,
Okay.
it's you lot. Yeah, we told you we were where we was maintenance workers, so we is doing the maintaining of the ground here because it's not very even.
Who's the lying to you?
Enough of the lies.
You're using the wrong tools for that.
And we is security workers.
We've caught you in a web of lies.
But the doctor don't have security workers. He don't like people being in his lab without his permission.
We got permission.
Well, we've got permission, and we've caught you. Now, whoever the fourth member is, come out now.
The foxes are kind of like exchanging looks. Poor Sticky looks petrified. His ears have kind of gone back, and he's kind of like backing slowly into like one of the mouldy corners. He's clearly never been in this sort of situation before.
Wait, moldy corner? Didn't we clean up the stuff?
What was the mouldy corner?
Okay.
Sticky,
And
you
sort
should
of from
run
the
on
top of
home
the-
before this gets ugly.
Yep, Sticky, get out of here. You're hanging with the wrong crowd. Listen to Valentino.
It's okay, Sticky. If the professor says or has complaints about you, we'll say what happens.
But you know, the boss,
Who's
if
your
he
boss?
finds out
Sticky?
that I've done, well, like I've scurried it,
What? Aren't you working for
you do the other
Professor?
part. Right, Sticky, be quiet. They don't need to know about any of that. If you want to keep your fingers, you keep your mouth shut.
Well, whoever this boss is, we're going to be having a word with them, and you gentlemen are going to be going to the Constantinople's.
Oh, that was a nice word. I like
Well
that,
said,
Molevin.
Where?
They sort of scratch their heads at that last bit. And then you just hear a voice from sort of the staircase that kind of goes up to the water wheel. And you can kind of hear it from above. You don't quite see the figure yet. Look, I don't mean to be a bother, but you're sort of in the way. Look, we're just here to help provide a service, okay? We haven't got any beef with you. This isn't going to go on for much longer. Just job gets hurt, the people get saved.
You're about to be
Everybody's
served.
happy.
Well,
Wait, saved?
You guys are poisoning the water. That's not saving.
We're doing it for a purpose. We're not intending. Look, nobody's died from this. They're just sick, all right? It's not going to kill anybody. We're coming in a couple of days to come and save the town. That's all. We're just sort of setting a stage.
So they're up the stairs,
Mm.
like out of sight.
Yeah.
Can I roll a trick shot to throw a dagger, bounce it against the wall, and hit up the stairs?
Oh my God.
You can try.
just to wherever the voice is coming from up there is my goal.
No, cool.
Oh my god, you hit him.
Ah.
12.
So yeah,
Crits.
Quillon, in the dark, like no one can see you, but suddenly, as this guy is kind of saying, "Look, we're just setting a stage here. We're going to be the heroes, right?" All of you just see this glint kind of throw, like whiz past you all. It kind of nicks one of the foxes by the ear, goes across the room, hits the balcony on this staircase. Like the hilt of this dagger kind of clips it. It rotates, it turns in the right direction, and it sticks this guy in the leg. And you just hear this yelp from the top of the stairs, and then there's like a clatter as he drops down on one knee.
Yep.
Well,
And that's just a taster,
thanks.
a wine taste, you could say, of our cunning. Should come out
Stand-
now. Yeah, sir, stand down, and
Stand
maybe we'll
down.
let you live.
And as much as I would love
Maybe
to continue
we'll-
this, I have seen.
Aww.
So we may have to continue this bit next week, and you get
I
the
think it's a
reveal.
fun place
just a
to
guy
end it.
gets-
Trick shot 360, just do, 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 do.
It's a very entertaining place to from,
Aww.
and it gives me time
yes.
to read the
And we
rules
can
of
learn-
combat.
Yeah. No,
Yes.
Ah, I see, yes. Makes sense.
I can tell you the damage that my daggers would do because they're
Yes.
one plus.
How much do they do?
So trick shot lets you. It's a 1 damage weapon. Most enemies don't have more, but trick shot gives me all these extra options as well. Which I will. And so the way that those work is I pick 3 of these things on the list because I got a 12 plus, so I get to pick 3.
Yeah.
The ones that I'll pick is it distracts an opponent, providing an opportunity. It hits a target that's hidden because that's like the core idea of what I was doing.
Yep.
And a second available target, I think, works with your description of it nicking one of the foxes as well.
Yep.
So it's just, yeah,
So when it hits the target, does it also do harm?
it does harm, yes.
Cool. Perfect. I will make a note of that.
Okay.
Perfect. Excellent. So we
Right.
leave at the start of combat. Back next week, we can jump straight into it. Thank you for playing.
Mhm.
Thank you for watching.
Yay.
See you next week.
Yes, this
What?
has been Root. Tune in next week to see the ongoing mystery of the Furfallen and the Thorned Rose. Will they uncover the secrets? Will they survive against vicious foxes and this mysterious figure? And yes, that'll be all from us. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye-bye, and see you
Bye.
tomorrow for the hopefully final episode of The Mistaken.
Ah, yes, we've got a finale there, and then Sunday for the first session of Call from the Deep, with a whole brand new set of characters for that. Setting sail. All right,
Setting
bye-bye.
sail. Bye-bye.